I think that's a copyright infringement right there. Red flag. Major.
Oh, wait, on what?
I don't know. Is Jingle Bells, is it like open source? Welcome, everybody.
It has to be.
It's got to be, right? It's got to be, right?
You could just see like an offbeat. Like,
thank you, David Rome, for that lovely intro. Hopefully, YouTube's lawyers and whoever wrote Jingle Bells isn't going to be coming after us for a little bit of share of the revenue.
Whoever wrote that, someone's going to be rich.
Yeah, it might be one of those things that just like it like they just it just tapers off or something, you know, like you know, I think after a certain amount of time, like you don't no longer own the rights to it. But I don't know. Interesting. Do we have any lawyers out there in the house that they can give us some insight into that? I'm not totally sure. I do know that Mariah Carey makes like millions of bucks every Christmas for like the 2 months, like the month leading up to Christmas. Yeah, it's like some mega number for all the.
What song does she have?
She's got like that really famous, like there's one really famous. She's got a whole Christmas album, but she's got one really famous like "All I Want for Christmas Is You."
Oh yeah, that's a famous song.
Yeah.
Can you move that hat off that light? I'm just a little worried about
this might catch fire.
Yeah. Feel how hot those lights are behind you.
Well, anyway, so back to it. Welcome to everybody's favorite day of the week. It's Tuesday. It's the Spick and Span show. We got Damien in the house. Yeah. Not sure if you've seen him on Instagram, but he hasn't taken that beanie off since I shaved his head. It's about a month and a half ago. He was, no joke, a little depressed. I'm surprised that we even got you back in here after that debacle. You know?
The car debacle?
We shaved his head.
I was out for a while.
Yeah, he shaved his head. But thanks to me and the Spick and Span show, and you guys, of course, we might have landed him a big modeling gig in New York. So you're welcome.
Oh yeah.
Part of that's mine.
Maybe.
You know, like I would like 6% of future bookings.
6% is a lot.
Is it? Yeah, less than 10.
You're right.
Come on, simple math here, guys. Let's go. So happy holidays to everybody out there. Happy. Is it the third night of Hanukkah? Yeah. You guys. Yeah. No, you guys don't know.
No.
Well,
it's a whole month.
Second day.
This is the second day, so this will be the third night. Yeah. So it was on the 18th was when it started, I believe.
It does?
Yeah, the night of the 18th. Yeah, the 18th was the first night, and then this is the second. So this will be the third. So you'd light your third candle this evening, I believe. And and then Damien did not get a new car. We're still in the market.
Yeah. We tried to sponsor him for a rental car this week.
Yeah, he wouldn't even take it, but I think we can make it happen. I think we can make it work. Speaking of which, really quickly, I want to thank everybody who jumped in on the holiday raffle. Got everybody's names queued up. I think there's like 12 or 8 tickets left. So on dynastypaintball.com, we've got a ton of stuff. Let me just check the inventory real quickly. But there are 14 tickets left if you guys want one. You guys can grab it. I've got already, because it was such a hit success, and you guys supported it so well on within the first evening, we had already raised enough money to buy a ton of toys. So nice. I've got like, Kyle, you're gonna probably come with me on Thursday to go deliver these toys. But some of the stuff that we got, we're gonna go to. I actually set it up. Try to go to the hospitals. The hospitals won't take them. No, we're gonna do the Salvation Army and the Bannister House in Hillcrest is where they kids kind of go. House. Yeah, they go in between like when they're out of the hospital but they can't go home. So it's some underprivileged youth. Anyway, we got some LCD writing tablets, a couple of STEM toys as well, science, technology,
I have these.
Something in math.
I mean that.
Dinosaur paint cars, a bunch of these little things, which these are actually really cool. You can make like kind of like a Lego. They're called brain flakes. You don't eat these, by the way.
Yeah. Nothing's worse than
might want to give some of these to you also. That is a great hat. That is a winner.
There's a lot of movement in here.
This is also something for those of you who do not have kids yet. If you have a friend that you're like who has a kid and they're kind of, I don't know, they don't have to be annoying, but you're like, I want to get something to fuck with them. You get them something that has a ton of pieces in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is great.
Or that vacuum that makes noises.
Popping noises. I got one of those for my best friend. I got one for Mark's kid.
As you roll it, just like pop, pop, pop.
So this is a great one right here. If you've got kids. Or someone with kids that you'd want to mess with. And then also...
David Reed also, just really quick, sorry.
Yeah.
He says he's got Subaru Forester that you can have.
Dude,
Just-
let's
yeah.
go.
Wait, what?
There you go.
Just an extra one?
Yeah, I guess just an extra one. I got 2.
Yeah, those stay as toys to whoever got them. And then we've got one other cool thing. So new Champions Club member Dan Shelley. I got to shout out to you. You also bought a bunch of tickets too. Wrote a children's book. He's got a little children's book, little beach themed, and I believe it just launched on Amazon like last week or this week. Yeah. Illustrations by Rachel Bettel and the story of the lost orb.
He wrote that book?
He wrote this book. Yeah. Yeah. Kind of cool. I literally just got it in the mail, so we ordered a handful of these for the kids as well.
Nice.
Yeah, so thanks,
So
Dan
sick.
Shelley. Good little recommendation. So we got these, and I got a ton of. You should see my front, the porch right now, and then we've got another. I bought $1,487 worth of toys.
Jeez.
So ranging from $10 to $20 to $25. So we got a ton of stuff that we're gonna be bringing out, and hopefully it fits all in my car. Otherwise, David Reed, we might need to borrow that Subaru.
He said it doesn't have a transmission.
Or
it
4
also needs
tires.
4 tires.
Okay. What does that mean?
It's a lot of
Well,
money.
Yeah.
transition is
Derek
a lot of money.
Weeg.
Might be better to get
Oh damn!
Dude, I gotta give
Weagle.
a big shout out to Derek Weagle, always donating probably the most that anyone's ever donated to the show, and also we just ran a sale on Tigerwear for 2-for-1 headbands and 10%, and lo and behold, I look, Derek Weagle cleared all our hoodies out.
Weagle's the
Massive
man.
order,
What?
14 items. Yeah, he's a dominator. So.
Yeah, thanks, Weeg. Thanks, and also everybody else,
Appreciate you.
Eric, and you guys who just jumped in and bought a bunch of these tickets. So, really cool stuff. Great support, as everybody knows. You know, you guys are all top-notch people in general. Even you, Damien.
Thanks, dude.
You're welcome. What happened to the other hats?
Took it off. There's
Come
so much
on,
weight.
dude.
There's so much bobbling
I really
everywhere.
liked it because I'm looking at you on the screen, and you got the head.
Where
Put your damn hat back on. I just gave you a compliment.
are these raffle tickets?
DynastyPaintball.com. You know what? I've got to share. I don't know how you find them on the website. Yeah, let me grab a link. We'll just throw a link in the deal here. Let me just make sure I got Weagle in here. 2, 4,
You have so many tabs open.
5, 6,
Yeah.
7.
Oh
yeah,
my God.
It's so,
8,
just so I
9,
don't
10.
forget.
and then Eric got one. Yeah, here I'm gonna actually share the link. I think there's only
Pop that cut.
view product. Okay, open this. I think there are Derek and Eric. Derek just got 10 more. You are the man.
Dude, Derek is the goat.
Let's
he
see
really
here.
is.
I need to
Support
send
goat.
this. How do I send this from here to there?
That's
Okay,
a good
I know what I'm gonna do.
Nickname for him.
I've got it.
Support goat.
Support goat. Nope, that's not it. So okay, so I'm gonna figure out how to get you guys the link for this thing, and I'm gonna send it to Kyle, and Kyle's gonna put it in the chat.
Perfect.
Technology, baby. Get on top of it. Okay. So also, as far as giveaways, we got tons of giveaways to give away. Gen X just dumped on 4 boxes of 50 pods. I also want to talk to you guys, specifically those who play in NXL events, about pods and how you guys get them to the events. Do you check a bag? All sorts of stuff. So that's going to be a topic of conversation as well. And yeah, so we're going to have that going on. And then a little bit of juicy news I forgot to drop last week. I don't even know if it's going to be juicy, but we'll jump into that as well. And then just kind of a recap of what's going on. Do you have health insurance? Oh, you have the VA.
I have a VA.
You have the VA.
Yeah.
How is the VA? It's tough.
It's tough, dude.
So
can
you,
double down.
but you heard about Tom Cole's and the
Yeah, I
NXL.
know.
That's pretty big.
I know, it's
That's
huge.
big news.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's big news.
Do you have to go to like? Is it like a PPO? You gotta go. Is it which one's better, PPO or HMO?
I think that PPOs are better.
So it's
Depending
like an
on what you
HMO,
need.
But you have to go to like a hospital in Kissimmee.
No, actually, you just have to be treated. You have to wait, and you have to be treated by the EMT staff at the venue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I don't know all the
NXL
details.
staff?
Yeah, NXL staff. Hell yeah.
Oh, dude.
I think I broke my leg.
You have to get a helicopter over
Yeah.
to Orlando.
All right, here we go. I'm sending it to you, Kyle. Tell me when you get it.
I got it.
You got it? All right, there's the link. At this point, I'm going to check how many we have, view inventory, and there are
Out of stock.
out of stock. Okay.
All right, so
Well,
I won't
there we go.
send you guys the link unless you want to just look at it and have FOMO.
Well, it took us a while, but anyway, so that also means that we've got a ton of stuff to give away. So this is actually you have a better than a 1 in 10. You have like a 1 in 7 chance of winning something.
Wow.
Something pretty cool, pretty big, and really really sweet. Ranging from some vintage JT T-shirts to a Hormesis headband. So thank you, Alex Fragy. I know you're up on the slopes right now, but you donated a bunch of headbands to this as well. So thanks, Alex. I'm pretty sure I told you about it. I don't recall if you remembered or not, but yeah, you donated so graciously, so I appreciate your support, Alex, in all of this. And then so let's kind of recap a little bit. You know,
How did you find the ticket?
I posted it. It was like a posted thing.
Oh.
Yeah, so I don't really know how
It's like
the
hidden.
website works or Shopify works or any of this stuff.
You guys
So I
might
created
need me.
created
You
a.
need to go help.
Well, this is like this is like an Alex and Yosh thing. That's their deal. I just created a product page and I just linked to it. So, but, you know, the Dynasty site does have a lot of stuff, great stuff to dig around on.
Yeah.
I do believe that someone was looking to get one of these hoodies that I dropped on the ground. Can you grab that? This Dynasty hoodie. These things are cool.
Dude, they're
So
sick.
so we've got these as well to give away.
Hey, you gotta move your chair.
Oh, I'm sorry. There we go. And then so all around.
You got one of those.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I wore it out today in the park.
You did?
Yeah.
When I was writing down like all my
To-dos?
yeah,
That's
it's long.
good.
It's a long page. Let me tell you.
It's good to do
So
that,
let's
though.
talk about this. This is good, Kyle. This helped you
Yeah.
out a lot. So
Yeah.
let's talk about productivity.
I actually never.
It's off season. There's it's tough to find things to do,
This
but
is
let's
a
talk
great
about
topic.
it. Come on,
Yeah.
let's go. I like it.
Okay, so am I starting?
You start it.
Are you?
So what I don't know if we talked about this the other day. Maybe like I don't know. We've been getting to hang out a lot, and I might have brought it up to you at Mexico or something. But I started doing that a lot more. Like I've wrote stuff down, like maybe just in my notes on my phone, but definitely like stuff that I want to do, whether it's goals or tasks throughout the day. Every day I'm trying to like write it down constantly. At least come back to like my notebook 3 times a day, in the morning, then like midday, and then like kind of like a recap at night, what you got done, crossing things off. And I like swear by this. I get so much, like my productivity is shot way up, and there's no like procrastination time. But you know, I think it translates also into paintball, or like what you want to do as far as like stay focused, especially in the off season. If you have like a goal, whether that's like lose weight, eat healthier, or there's like some certain skills that you think that you need to improve on, writing that stuff down, even if you don't like complete it, it's still fresh in your mind. So it's like helping give you some mental clarity on like, and be a little more like laser focused on what you want to do. And I feel like it's kind of like, you've heard of like manifesting and the secret and all that stuff, where like if you just think about it, it's gonna come to you. But this way I think is a little like, almost it gives you, without like the woo woo part of it, you're just constantly thinking about it and doing things, even if you don't complete that task or that goal, whatever, you're doing things around it to help push you towards that goal. Mm-hmm. And so everything that you're doing is kind of like, can be focused on those main things, which I think is big.
And for me, it's kind of like one of those things where, like, I'm doing it at the moment to, obviously, like, get that off myself and just put it in writing.
Yeah.
But I think the biggest thing for me is I want to be able to see it in the future and look back at this writing and be like, damn, this is where I was at this point, and like look now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like that's kind of like my approach to it, and like my reasoning for it is for the future. It's like I'm trying to look forward and see that, damn, I was at this point one time. You know what I'm saying? And like I said to you guys, like there's people like in a lot worse situation.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I have health, I have a lot of things, but yeah.
You got that hat also.
Right.
There was one thing, and even that documentary that Jonah Hill did on
that documentary was amazing.
Yeah, on his therapist, they talk about something kind of cool that I've heard somewhere else as well. And I think it was called like the shadow. But
yes,
you know, like there's times you don't think about it in the moment when like times are tough, or like you're going through struggles or trying to overcome obstacles, but when you look back at maybe something that was like really difficult at a younger age, maybe like let's say like 5 to 10 years or past, you're like, well, I'm fine now, and that you don't even think about that. And so that should, if you kind of like put that into perspective, and you're like, well, 10 years from now, like I'll be looking back at this laughing, or as like a growth period, instead of just being like overwhelmed so much in the moment that it like prevents you from being able to overcome it, which I think is a pretty good way. Is like you just gotta keep kind of fighting and clawing towards doing one thing at a time, even when you're like maybe down in the dumps or whatever it is.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I've always said it, and I've always joked about it too, but like, I say, with the exception of death or dismemberment, everything can be looked back on as a funny story.
Totally.
For the most part. I would say, like, if you take those two very, very serious situations, like, you could be like, oh no, like this, and you look back and you're like, oh, that was actually kind of funny. Like, if it was broken bones or something like that, you know, you're like, oh man, can you believe I fell off that ladder or something? You know, like most of the times, and it's generally going to be a growth experience for you as well. And writing lists or to-do lists are incredibly beneficial and helpful. So that's absolutely true. Bobby, I haven't seen this clip from Verb, so I'm not sure, but I'll bring it up here.
What is this?
I don't know. Comment on the missed call in the finals.
And like we were talking about too, because you were saying like you had maybe a job opportunity that you wanted to look at, and then you're like, but it might put me out of like playing paintball for 6 months.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I said to you like, well, imagine what's the difference if like, you know, not like it's gonna happen, but if you got injured and you couldn't play for 6 months or a year, you would still come back and you would play. And there's a lot of players that have taken kind of a little bit of hiatus, especially after that COVID that year. There was guys that didn't play for like a year and then just came back and they were good. Like, I think, you know, 6 months, like something like that, like 6 months seems like a long time from day to day, but then when you like look back on it, it's like, that's like a blip.
Wait until you guys have kids.
Same You know, it's funny though, because like as I'm getting like, obviously I'm 26, but as I'm getting older, like, dude, when I was like 18, 19, I was like, there's no chance I want kids, right? And like now I'm like, dang, like I kind of want a kid.
Yeah.
You imagine me? Dude? Maybe take care of myself,
I think it would.
No, I'm just kidding.
You would be able to.
Yeah, you'd be all right.
You'd be all right.
Yeah, you're fun. You know, I think that's an important thing, and I feel like you're. You gotta go. Yeah, not you're might get hit less. It's not.
Somebody said they were taking a shot every time I changed my hat. So.
Yeah.
Speaking of, maybe Damien wants one of these beers back here.
Yeah. Oh, whoa! Look at that, Weagle. I gotta give you. Support goat. Yeah.
Oh
there we go.
God.
Welcome Ryan. Welcome Life. Well, welcome to Ryans. Great names, guys. Greg, Mark, Daniel, Ruben, Ray, Zach, Sleepy. Oh yeah, and the big man, Derek Weagle. Weagle and I are. If you guys want to, Weagle, I don't know how you have so much time. By the way, to send so many.
Dude, he
videos.
sent me so many messages.
I'll like miss 5 of them. Yeah,
yes.
They're really funny. I think I've gotten them some.
I was just about
also.
to say that.
I've gotten some good ones too. Also.
There you go. This one.
What is
yeah,
that?
which one do you want? This one looks scary.
Whatever's like lightest.
This looks light.
Yeah, both of these look kind of light.
Pretty, yeah, that one's. Ram's horns on it. Der Schwassen.
Cooling. This one looks like okay.
Yeah. This
good graphic design on this.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of
These things are both slightly
things.
light. Where's the scary one with that your ex-girlfriend on it? I think this one.
What?
Yeah, look at this one. Is that a mermaid? She's not even a mermaid. This one looks scary. So thanks, Steve Kwan, very much for, dude. I mean,
we're really behind on these dates.
We are way behind on this.
Oh, this one, the Wiener Lager.
Hey, Bush Light. Bush Light is actually what I lived off of for a while. Well, I didn't live off of it, but that was it.
Yeah,
dude. That's
so,
like Tecate.
So you think? Okay, which one do you want? You want the devil stirring a cauldron of?
I mean, these three are black,
hops?
so I'm assuming this is the lighter one because the can is at least a little lighter color.
Yeah.
There's another one.
Oh,
That one
Well,
looks okay. It's like
this one looks very
looks like
hoppy.
It has a lot of tannins in it.
Yeah, this one looks like it's lots of German stuff here. And yes, we are way behind on these things. I've actually not been able to finish one of these beers.
Oh.
I've tried about 3 or 4 of them.
I've only made
I'm not driving, so.
I've only made
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go. Dig in.
You don't
no
you don't
drunk
gotta
driving
be
today.
you don't gotta be sober to sit on that trolley.
No.
Yeah. You really want
I've gone
to.
through like 3 sips.
So Damien, you would say that this one right here, with this lady on it, looks the lightest, the easiest.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, these two look very ominous, right? This one. So this one looks scary. Most of these are all
I'm gonna go with
in
this
German.
better.
Look at this.
Okay, if you we make a pack.
I don't
if you
normally
open
drink
it, You have to
IPAs.
drink whatever you open though. You have to finish
Say
it.
you said what?
I don't normally drink IPAs.
Oh, okay, then yeah, that's probably a good one to start with.
Okay, because it says.
The only one that says
The
IPA.
only one.
Oh, they're not all IPAs.
No, they're all different. You
This
want-
one is
They all-
certainly an
oh,
IPA.
Lager right
This
here.
one's
I'm
not
getting
bad.
this.
The Wiener Lager. Yeah.
Ah, that's.
It says lager.
I really wanted you to drink this one. This one's for sure the worst one. It's
I
got to
don't
be.
know. I think it's one of
IPA.
those 2 dark ones. This one, like,
I'm just looking at the alcohol by
Alright,
volume.
I mean,
Yeah.
Oh wait,
This-
what's the alcohol on this?
they're all
Germans don't make a light
5.1%.
beer, Damien. We'll hate it.
5.6.
Yeah, if you like Busch Light, you're not gonna like any of these.
This is probably the closest thing to it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you think so?
5.1. What are these?
Yeah, I think that's the lightest. That's the
5.6.
lightest.
5.6.
Yeah, get this
Dude,
one.
we're
This
getting
one.
up. We're
Eat this one.
going
6.2.
Oh yeah, drink that one.
Get this one.
Yeah, but
Ram's
this
horn.
is an IPA, yeah.
No, I don't think so. I think this
What
is.
does that mean? You can't even say it.
Yeah.
I can you say most.
No,
of
this
it
is
even?
it's a craft beer Wurst.
Dude, give me it.
Yeah, get it. Let's go. Come on. All right. So I want to ask you guys, specifically those of you who who play in the NXL, do you carry all your pods there, or how often?
Let me try
Dude,
that.
this is coffee.
Look at how dark that is, dude.
Dude, it's so bad. It's pretty bad.
Oh yeah, it does. It does
It
taste
tastes like coffee, right?
Well, that's not so bad then.
Yeah.
You like coffee.
Yeah, I do, but
I'll
not
get you a paper towel.
alcohol coffee.
Okay, so stouts are the best. So that means it's a stout. Ooh, it stinks, dude.
Yeah,
It
dude,
smells
not
like
good.
it smells like the inside of a frat house on like a Sunday morning.
It's like a Guinness.
Yeah, like, it's a frat house floor is what that would be called. So the question I have, and just taking a little bit of market research data before, is if there were, do you think a pod rental service would be something that's a good idea? So you don't have to carry, because look, airlines charge $50 a bag, $35 or whatever. You got your paintball bag. Anybody who flies to the events, pods take up a ton of space. So you got to bring pods. Like, we don't really understand it because Gen X, thank you Gen X, sends us a box of 150 pods every event or something crazy like that. And then we just end up giving it to the pit crew, right? And they send it to us for every event. So shout out to Gen X, who's also going to be gifting 4 boxes of pods to 4 lucky Spick and Span show recipients. So yeah, and Jordan Tucker, Southwest, 2 check bags for free, baby. So yeah. So yeah, there are airlines that you can get free bags in, but it is a massive space suck. So imagine, there's a cooler at the field, and you go in there, and if you're part of like this program or this something, that you could go in and like your pods will be ready and waiting for you,
Well,
and then you don't.
I know
And
that Paintball Fit does that whenever they have tournaments.
yeah.
I mean, X Factor
do.
Field does that. I think Meter did that for the Asher event.
Yeah, they provide the pods.
Yeah.
That's actually super smart.
Yeah, or imagine this. Like, imagine you buy your pods there, and then you can just sell them back to the person. So it's essentially a rental fee, right? So imagine I buy 100 pods from you, I return 75 of them, and you give me, I buy them for, I think pods at events sell for like $3 or $4, so I get a buck back every pod, right? And then I don't have to worry about cleaning them. I don't have to take them home with me. Yeah, and then if they get broken, obviously there's just you're gonna have to realize those costs.
Yeah, because if you're not flying Southwest and you pay for a check bag, your second bag is what, $60?
Yeah, well, the first bag's
quality,
35.
two bags.
Well, no,
We used to
no.
do that.
Southwest does.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what he's saying.
Yeah, but that's it.
Yeah, but
2 bags is
two
good
bags is
amount,
plenty
right?
enough.
Whatever
Bag of
much you're
pods.
bringing.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like if you bring pods, like that's an extra $60.
If you're not on Southwest.
Exactly.
Yes.
So that's why it's. Oh, dude.
It's all right.
It's all right. It happens.
We-
You got-
we
you just
argue-
had to do it.
it's that thing
Yeah,
where
same
we
thing.
argue about the
Same thing. Just
We're all saying
same
Remember
same
the
thing.
argument that we had?
Yeah.
No.
That X
no.
Factor.
Yeah.
Field.
Oh,
Um,
yeah, that was fine though.
So yeah, actually you're right, guys.
Oh, yeah,
Where's,
about that.
where's that hat? I need a hat.
Dude, right here.
Someone they're just telling you got them all. Dude, this thing looks hot.
Definitely.
Lit up.
Nah, it's tight. It's tight. It'll keep your head warm.
Dude, Kyle, you need one too.
They just told us. Yeah. Yeah. So it's definitely something. Or just do you guys come to the events and just want to buy pods, and then just take them home with you? Not a bad move. Look, I'll tell you what. I've coached enough divisional teams and seen the hodgepodge of pod situations they have. They've got, a couple dye ribbed pods. They've got carbon pods. They've got some Gen X pods. They got those crappy Titman ones that are the knockoff Gen X that don't work as well. Always fall apart. And you got like 6 different types of pods in your bag and your pack, especially if you're wearing a strapless pack, right? One of the tension kind of packs. It's not gonna hold everything properly. It's like it's gonna be a different feel bringing it out. And then again, I see people struggling opening pods. You should just use the same pods all across the board. So with that being said, if the J Stu, exactly.
I don't know.
Dylan, you dude, those ribbed pods are still out there, man. Or how about the HK skull ones? Those things are the worst because the skull is on the inside also. So if you break paint in there, you can't clean it out.
They still have those?
Yeah,
Dude, I have not seen that.
you've never seen the skull pods?
No.
HK Army skull pods. I'm not into those things. Ho ho ho! Nick Slowyak, look at him. Come on, Nick. Hey, that's right, Nick. Great work, by the way, on your most recent post. He did a thing where he like rips through it's obviously a fake wrapping paper, and he's got a Santa thing on, and he's telling people you get a free ribbed pod with a purchase of a M7 Plus or number they're on. Lock lids, awful. Remember the who has? Okay, so I want to give another shout out to Joshua Garcia Jones for sending in these old JT stuff, and I'm actually talking with Don Widmer pretty regularly. He's gonna be designing some shirts for JT. Don was the original designer for JT back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Anyway, he designed this pod. It was the pod of the future, and it was this this tentacle, this like clam shell like this with this rubber band around it. Yeah, but your move was you bang it on your knee and like that. So it was all one-handed things. I want to see if I can find a picture. But does anybody have those? Does anybody still have one of those pods? And then they made this crazy like contraption that sat on it. Looked like a spaceship docking, right? This clamping. Bring it up. Just put it like the JT. Put JT clamp pods. Yeah, JT paintball clamping pods. Slam pod. That's what it's called. The JT slam pod. Hell yeah, Eric, David. There it is. And then the Q loader. Okay, so the loader was this thing so you could like slam the pod on top. There they are. Look at those things.
Wow.
ANS might
Wait,
still have.
what?
Yeah, look at that thing.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, I know. Well, these were made right around when you were born. Look at that thing, dude. Does ANS still have those?
You gonna buy some?
Maybe. $6 is out of stock.
I don't
$6.77. Oh, Ag Spam. There he is, dude. Ag Spam, I'm not sure if you've been watching here, but it's happening. It's happening.
Catching up on our dates.
Epic blockbuster show. Living legend Tom commitment to Vegas 2024. That's right. Also, that was Paul from Matrix Gears. Paul, if you're watching this, I did give you the plug, and I did make it so that Tom did feel badly for you having to drive cross country for every event that you set up the Matrix Gear tent. So that Vegas event is for you, brother.
That place is
So,
awesome, dude.
what?
Vegas. God, dude.
Just
Matrix Gear booth?
Dude, it's great.
Yeah. So just in general, it's like that place is awesome.
Yeah, I just think the event itself. The location.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Do you,
Why?
do you,
My first event ever was there.
really?
Yeah.
Tell us.
What's your favorite part about it?
Just I don't know, dude. Just the weather.
Have you been to
The
Vegas?
weather?
Do you like the
Yeah.
weather in Vegas?
Vegas is that's the
Well,
Well, that was my
that's what
first.
does
That was
it
my
for you?
first time ever on the West Coast. Was
That's
in
what
Wait,
does it
really?
for you?
Yes.
Vegas is like you go for the weather.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's other obviously things that I
Like
enjoy.
what?
Yeah, just having a good time there.
Yeah. Craig Riggle Ranch Park. So I actually hate the weather.
What?
The weather
Why,
is probably
dude?
the worst. Vegas has some of the worst weather, I would say.
Yeah, but
It's
you can't
incredibly
compare that
dry.
to rain.
Dude, I get as soon as you get off of the airplane, my lips immediately and like underneath like my
Dude,
nostrils
God.
immediately get crusty,
Dude.
and my face just gets chapped.
Yeah.
Remember the
And
time
like
at the cabin?
Yes,
My
exactly.
lips.
Estoy, what'd you call yourself?
Remember?
Yeah, exactly.
That was so bad. I was
Just-
bleeding every time I would smile. I'd bleed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
dude.
what Vegas
It was
does.
so
That's the
bad.
same thing. That dry air.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that was awful. So anyway, yeah, they will be back 2024. They're shooting to go back to Vegas. So finally back on the West Coast. Unfortunately, probably still not going to do any California events. Although I'm gonna give another little baby plug to HK's been really trying to drum up some drama. I made that little video. Opening scene of the video has nothing to do with HK Army. It's just me getting shot in the back a bunch.
Yeah,
I know, dude. I looked at it. I was like,
like,
Yeah,
opening
that
picture.
no point of this. Like, it makes no sense whatsoever. Like, it probably wasn't even their paint. You could tell because it was too bright. It was too bright to be HK paint. But then they posted that thing about Oliver, Alex, and I versus Fedorov, Tyler, and who was the third person in that? Mouse. So the 3-on-3 who would win. And SportsCenter commented directly on their comment and said, "Check your DMs." So SportsCenter,
for real?
yeah, for real, bro, for real. SportsCenter, yeah.
I think was the caption like, "How do we make this happen?" or something? Like
Yeah,
that?
how do we make this happen, or is it gonna happen? So,
Dude. This is
So,
it.
yeah.
It's your break right here.
this could be the big break. Finally did it. We're gonna have to get Oliver over.
Yeah, that'll be like.
Yeah.
tough
That's gonna be.
part.
That's
Like,
gonna be.
yeah. So the one tricky
He would
part
100%. 100%.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah.
So I did hear that HK's possibly throwing in a bunch of cash to get this thing going.
Whoa.
Yeah. And look, we talked about it the last couple of weeks on different types of formats and things that are going on, 1-on-1 versus 2-on-2 versus 3-on-3. So, it's 3-on-3 is a little easier to watch, but yeah.
It'd be sick would be on
HK will
his
lose.
format.
SportsCenter cannot broadcast
I don't know
because
if
of
they
the
can
deal
do
GI has with the NXL now.
Yeah, it's just-
So, Andrew, and that's a really good question. GI and the NXL, SportsCenter can certainly broadcast paintball, especially if it's in their own format, right? So, GI, I don't know what GI owns as far as the NXL, and then we also talked about it a little bit on with Tom Cole about the rebranding, right, to make paintball MLP or whatever, paintball, Major League Paintball, and that is to make it a little bit more, I guess, enticing for a sponsor and just kind of easier to understand. Because what does NXL mean? National X-Ball League. What the hell is X-Ball? Oh, it's paintball, huh? Right? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I like his reasoning
Makes
behind
no
it. sense,
right? So it's definitely rebranding is a smart move. So yeah, Maku, MLP, Major League Paintball. They definitely could have maybe thrown. Thank you. I know. Yes. So they definitely could have thrown that into just a little brainstorming event. Maybe circle it up, do one of those little bubble diagram graphs, and maybe they could have done something, or they could have done something else like National Paintball League, NPL, or NLP, National League Paintball.
But I think Major League stands out. Like
It does,
Like,
it does,
the
but
person that
unfortunately,
comes across
it
it-
also is Major League Pickleball and My Little Pony. While Tom was very adamant on the fact that there hasn't been any SEO populations, there's just My Little Pony kind of owns that little area. But
it's crazy.
yeah, Kittens, why don't you send me an email directly? And NPP, and then Ross, NPPL and I believe NPL are also registered trademarks with somebody else. So that's the other tricky thing about the NXL is there's technically a handful of owners in the NXL. So that could be a little contentious later. So I'm not totally sure.
SPPL. Do you know about the SPPL?
SPPL was a good one. That came out during COVID. Yeah.
You never.
Does anybody remember what the SPPL was? Do you guys remember? If you guys are longtime followers and fans of the show.
Professional Paintball League?
Close.
Close. No.
South? No.
Does anybody remember the SPPL? It was a good one because remember we were like really trying to come up. We were trying to decipher all of the leagues. It's the MXLBPS and the NEPXL and XLBTP and all these things.
I mean, MPPL was a good one.
Norwegian Paintball League. Jonas. Yep. Trademark that. International trademark.
Wow, I can't believe nobody remembers what this.
Sweet Potato Paintball League. Sean Nolan.
Super Professional Paintball League.
No, the Sweet Potato Paintball League. That's what it's called.
We made it.
That's actually what it was.
Yeah. It's huge in Idaho. It's the Idaho Paintball League. It's called the Sweet Potato Paintball League.
Oh my god.
It'll be good.
Yeah.
Super Professional Paintball League.
Yeah. Super professional.
There you go. Social Paintball.
Yeah, or the PPL, Professional Paintball League.
Yeah, PPL. Works.
Yeah. Anyway, you just kind of like want to throw a couple of ideas around, like just jot them around, Google them, things like that. You definitely don't want. What was there one? There was like a funny movie out one time when they were like, "Oh, we should name our product this," and they didn't do any like research about it, and it was like some like BDSM, some like
what?
It was like a convention, and they named their product after it, but they didn't do any research.
Oh,
There's a movie about that. Probably a lot of people do that. So today was the famous Idaho Potato Bowl. Well,
I go with a CDPL.
I think it would be like CDPD.
These
CDP,
L's.
PDEZ.
Dude, you got me. Lost me. I'm done.
CD. P.
D.
No, P. PCD. DE.
Dude.
Okay.
This is gone.
All right.
This is over.
This is over. You've lost us. You've lost us there.
Oh no.
So another thing. Oh, yeah. So back to the pods thing, right? So just buying your pods brand new at every event is an option. Obviously, that's an added cost. But if the cost was low enough to where, you had nice, freshy new pods, and then you could kind of like sell them back, and then at the next event, you could either buy the refurb pods, right, for maybe like a lower price, or you just kind of like get new freshies again. Obviously, we're in the new freshies every time, but
nice.
It really is.
Dude,
Sometimes Vic will bring a bag home, so we have some freshies for practice. But yeah, I mean, I've got. Do you need pods?
We had a few out. Yeah, we had like I think 4.
Yeah,
We each had 4. Yeah.
Do you know that there's a box of pods on the front porch?
Oh, there is.
Yeah. Gen X sent the two of us 150 pods. Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, we got.
All right,
Kyle.
man. There you go, dude.
Kyle.
Pods for days.
We got pods. You guys need pods? We've been sending pods out. There's like 6 full pods behind this T-shirt right here,
Yeah.
full of paint.
I took the 4 ones down there.
Oh, you took 4 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was packed. Here we go.
You know what a good idea is? Maybe all the water bottles that aren't used, you could set up a recycling service.
Oh,
and
for
then
pods?
Take those down and then
Plastic
made into
pods. Would that be a thing? Like not
Well,
like
they're plastic.
there's obviously plastic
Well,
already,
so
but I'm saying,
the thing about plastic is they found out that it's actually not really recyclable.
Mm.
Yeah, there's a big thing. Like the oil companies are always in trouble, but that was like a peddled by the oil companies that plastic is recyclable when in fact it really isn't.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. So, but we do appreciate everybody we have 1,000 pods, Vic. Vic says we have 1,000 pods.
I read some stat about this guy that changed the whole hotel soap game. Like he started a service, so all those soap bars that are left over unused, they get all like
Melted back down.
and then made into new soaps.
Oh wow.
Smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, reduce, reuse,
Yeah.
recycle. Shout out to Victor Gamboa in the house. Yeah, so we've got pods, and we can send some out. We actually ship them out a lot. So we're gonna send out 200 pods just right now, today. We're gonna do it. I can spin someone's name right now on the wheel. Should we do like a mid wheel?
Whoa.
Just a midday wheel.
Midday wheel.
Just
Whoa.
a midday wheel. Let's
Yeah, might as well.
like a midday session. All right.
Send it.
Let's do it. All right. So everybody's name is that's the wrong
Spin it.
one.
Why have a billion when you can have a million?
That's right.
I heard a interesting, I don't know, it would be called a stat, but like the other day, so you know how long, how many days 12 million seconds is?
Not off the top of my head.
Wait.
Yeah. Okay, I'll get back to
Yeah.
you.
I mean,
No.
get a calculator. Okay. 60 seconds in a minute. All right.
Math, dude.
Yeah.
Okay,
Math is
sorry.
not my
60
forte.
minutes,
Okay.
3,600
Stop.
Okay.
minutes an hour? 360?
A million seconds. How
Uh-huh.
long do you guys think it is in days?
A million seconds?
Yeah.
Like a month?
12 days.
All days.
Dude, I was about to say 2
Okay,
years.
now listen to this. You know how long a billion seconds is?
Well, that's 100 times that, right?
So
120?
50 days.
31 years.
Whoa! My math was way off.
So just to show you, like, and that's to show you, like, the difference of $1 million versus $1 billion.
A
12
billion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
yeah,
million
1,000 times.
seconds,
Yeah.
It's 12 days. A billion seconds is 31
That's
years.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
What about a trillion?
yeah,
A
Derek,
trillion
give him
is
a minute.
600 years.
Oh my god.
Damien, you think you got that much time left?
No. Isn't
How
that
much debt do we have in America? Like 200 trillion?
Oh, is that what the story is about?
No.
Oh.
It was just about the difference between a billion and a million.
Let's
2
go
years.
to...
Listen, dude. Derek, math is not me, dude.
I like this little wheel, like the little baby kind of wheel right up here in the top, instead of going full screen, because now we can talk about it. This is for let's go here. Sean Williams, you just won a box of pods from Gen X Global
On the midday spin.
on just a midday sesh. You know what I mean? Hey, speaking of,
We should call him
Should we
in.
call him in?
Yes, we should call him.
who's that?
Skinny?
Is he calling?
Yeah.
Answer it real quick and see if he. Skinny.
What? Are you on the... Wait, is the show right now?
Maybe.
Oh, fuck.
We're not live though, so you could say whatever you want.
Where? Wait, is Damien down there?
Yeah. Hey, ask how he got here.
How did you get there?
Good.
Did he
Dude,
ride
I
a
took
bike?
2 trains.
Yeah,
No, I
he
took a
did.
train and a bus.
Oh, my God. Why don't you just take the train? It's easy.
Well, that's
did,
what I
he did. He
But
took
then
the
I had
train.
to take a bus
Then he
here,
did-
and then I had to walk a mile.
Oh
Mind
my
you, we
God.
offered to pick him up. He
No, we
wanted to.
offered to rent him
Yeah.
a car for the week as a Spick and Span show sponsor, and he didn't take it.
Jesus. These special guests should get special privileges.
Yeah, he's a special kid. Special kid.
Yeah, absolutely. But,
All right.
Well, we're definitely renting him a car now because we've already gotten $100 in the chat.
Yeah.
So we're gonna give.
Okay.
We're gonna pay it
all
forward, and
Okay. Oh, yeah, and you could use all the beer monies that you've gotten for me, too, in there. There's gonna
Hey.
be a lot of-
oh yeah, that's right. We never bought you. Hey, Skinny, we're gonna send Damien home with a couple. We got a couple beers for you. I'm not totally. I got German beers. You love Germany.
Yeah, that's fine. That's my favorite. Yeah, send them.
Send them.
Well, Damien, if you we're gonna go watch the Grizzlies game later. So let me know.
All right.
What
I'll
noise?
I'll be there.
What noise does a grizzly make, Kevin?
Rawr.
That's exactly it, dude. You nailed it on the head, dude. If you hear that in the woods, go running.
Yeah.
Run up a tree.
And then you see Skinny.
Exactly. Yeah. All right.
All right.
See you later, dude.
Later.
All right,
All right.
bye. You imagine you hear a roar, then you look, you see Skinny. Are you still running? Because I am.
Well, you know, the biggest thing is when you're out hiking in the woods or swimming in the ocean for that matter, and you come across some sort of creature that wants to eat you, you just have to be the fastest person. You just can't be the slowest. So
I'll definitely.
so if we're on like a team trip, speaking of team trips,
Yeah, what was the move?
okay? We're doing a team trip. Okay?
Was that a topic today?
Well, it is now. Oh, yes, it was. I brought it up at the end of the meeting.
How did it go?
I think people were receptive. Crandall's all about it. Okay, do we want guys? And we're gonna get you guys in here as well. Jordan Tucker, this 6% beer is wrecking these dudes.
Yeah, my stomach mainly.
Yeah, it'll blow you out. So if you could go, hey, thanks, Gene.
Yeah.
Thanks, dude.
Yo, Dan Shelley, dude, we plugged the book. I got one right here. Look at that, Lost Orb. It's going to the Children's Hospital, or not the hospital because the Children's Hospital won't take gifts still. But it's going to underprivileged youth fund on Thursday. So, okay, if you guys could go on a team trip, take your entire team, so take 10 guys, I would say for like 3 days. So you got to consider how far things are. Right? You don't want to travel too far because to get there and back is not enough time. So do you want to go, are we going warm or are we going cold? So are we doing snow trip?
Or like a Vegas.
Yeah, or Damien, or we're gonna go to Craig Radel Ranch for the week. And play cornhole and coins and stuff.
I think you go cold.
Okay. Or maybe like Maku. Okay. All right, I like it. Probably not gonna do that one. The family's coming as well. So okay, cold. So Colorado's central. It's a nice move. We could do
I'm dying to go to Aspen.
Aspen.
I heard Aspen's gorgeous.
Yeah, did you hear that on that movie? Your favorite movie?
What movie?
Dumb and Dumber.
Actually, I haven't seen
Aspen. Where
I still haven't seen Zoolander.
Where the what is it? The women swim in the like the streams of Capistrano or something like that. What does he say? What's that funny?
No idea.
So yeah, do we want to go snowboarding, snowshoeing, snowmobiling?
Not snowshoeing.
What's snowshoeing?
It's like might as well. It's like hiking.
It's like hiking in the snow.
Oh, that's.
But it's like something you never. Have you never done it? I don't know.
I did it.
You did?
I'm
Oh, you
down
did
to,
it
like,
in the Navy?
I'm not throw those on, like walk into the jacuzzi in the
Dude,
backyard or something.
he remember at the cabin. You didn't come up there. We went up we went up to the cabin, and this fool was wearing slide sandals and socks on a hike in the snow.
Yeah, I think I saw a video of that.
He was hiking in the snow, like to go see the sunset, in socks and slides.
Yeah, dude, I don't really pack. You should New York. What I was wearing.
I did. I saw that dress you were wearing.
Dude.
Samsonite.
That reminds me of one of the guys. Jamie
someone put that quote in there, please.
We were going to like a nice club in Guadalajara, and one of the younger guys on my team, he's like, "You think I'm good in these Crocs?"
Oh my god!
He had shorts and Crocs on, and I was like, "Probably not." Like, what? Let's go back to the hotel. What other shoes? He's like, "I got these or rainbows." I was like, "I guess it's the Crocs."
It's the Crocs, dude. Yeah. That was
Hey Brandon, Bem Raps. What ranch? Go to the ranch, hunt a wild pig, cook it, beers by the fire. We got plenty of beers, and see a lot of stars. I feel like that's gonna be really cold, and I don't know what ranch you're referring to. A heroic dose.
Ranch?
Yeah, Dutton Ranch.
You should have given me your Tiger Wear sweater that was in the room.
Shoot boars out of a helicopter in Texas.
Yeah.
Not sure everybody wants to get into a helicopter. That's the thing. And I think that Hawaii's a little too far.
Ranch.
Oh.
Never heard of it.
That is that's actually in Nevada. I think it's right down the street from Lamb's house.
Yeah. But Derek said the Neverland Ranch. Have you ever been there?
No.
Not as a kid.
Dude, there's a joke here. I know when it's there.
Not as a kid or anything.
It's
so guys, just a quick couple other little caveats to the story. I don't think we're gonna do any hunting. Okay, we're just not built that way. Straight up. You're not hunting.
Dude, I can't
anything.
kill a
You are not.
poor animal.
Yeah, you're not.
We're not built. We shoot paintball guns for a living.
Yeah, I mean, I would pay good money to see you hike through the snow or wherever and sit.
Well, I don't know about hiking.
Yeah, you gotta sit there for hours.
You have to sit there for hours and pay attention to what the animals are doing. Then you have to shoot this animal. Then you have to go over there and you have to sling it over your shoulder or tie it up, gut it, and then haul it back to wherever the ranch house is. I would pay good money to see that, and I know a lot of other people that would as well.
Dude, can you imagine you shooting and go running at it? Just tie
ATV and like a dolly, and then like a trailer, and throw it on there.
No way.
Yeah.
Drive the ATV.
Maybe. I don't know. Also, like, I mean, have you shot like a lot of you shot rifles and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I don't know about the hiking. And
Maybe
the
no
wading-
guns.
the
Let's get
wading
rid
part.
of let's get rid of firearms because there's more than likely going to be a couple cocktails involved as well. So let's just get rid of firearms altogether. So a couple other caveats. It has to happen in January, maybe the first week or two in February. Yeah, and let's go, Jesse. Next time I'm up there, we're going spearfishing for sure. I'm big into spearfishing. I got all the
Yeah,
all
you
the
used to
gear
do
here.
that a lot, yeah?
Dude, it did a lot.
Yeah, and you got the little jets too. You could
What
the
jets?
jet, strap the spear thing on your back.
I've got those little funny things that they use in Baywatch. Where you push the two buttons down.
Oh, you have that?
Yeah, shout out to Victor Gamboa donated
Can't
to
see
me.
them,
That's
but
so
Yeah,
sick.
they're up there in that light. They're pretty cool. I've gone through the kelp forest with them. It's fun,
What?
except it's hard to equalize. So like, because you have to take your hand off of it.
Yeah.
And if you take your hand off of it, the thing doesn't go, and then you have to go back up.
Doing
sure.
circles.
You just got to do circles. Yeah. You can kind of like zip tie one of the buttons so you can have one hand on and one hand off. It's a thing. Yeah, spearfishing out here is just not that tight. It's super cold. You're out in the water. There's sharks and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, there's sharks everywhere.
Yeah,
I did just see in Maui where they believe that the missing lady got gobbled up by a great white. So
Dalton brought up going to the Super Bowl, and then we looked up the tickets. The cheapest ticket to the Super Bowl is like $5,000. The cheapest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be watching it on TV.
no, we're not going to go to Sturgis. Motorcycle. Yeah, Alex will be into that. So, okay.
Daytona Beach bike.
So warm or
Rent some
cold,
Harleys.
right? Colorado for snowshoeing. Or I suggested Cabo, but then Marcelo, of course, who can't do it on the weekends either, can only do it on a weekday, was like, oh, I'm going to Cabo in January anyway for like my nephew's wedding or something. We're like, all right. So we could his quinceañera. So we could do Cancun.
Yeah.
We thought about Hawaii could be an option as well. But it's a schlep.
Tierra can hook us up. Like the
Oh,
king
dude,
of-
we got the hookup in Mexico.
Sick.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I think
C'est la vie.
Mexico's great.
Yeah, Mexico's good. You know,
Mexico's a
maybe
good
Cancun. So yeah, so then the next thing is, do we get a sweet cabin, like a mansion cabin,
Yeah.
or do we get like an entire block of hotel rooms?
Dude, an all-inclusive resort would be sick. Because they're cheap in Mexico, yeah?
Yeah.
But I
Relatively.
feel like when you get an all-inclusive resort,
stuck there.
Kind of, yeah, you're
Yeah,
stuck.
you can't go anywhere, and then you're like, I got to get my
When we're
money's
all
worth.
Together.
That's vacationing.
Yeah,
versus
all
travel.
inclusive is lame. You want to get like if you go to Mexico, you want to get like a gigantic villa on the beach.
Yes.
Right. 15 bedrooms, helicopter
Just
pad,
invite
the whole deal.
Who's driving the helicopter?
Well, flying first of all, but I don't know. But just to know that it's there, like that's just like a status thing. You know what I mean? How's that beer?
Dude. Good God.
You could try another one if you want to open up something else. Maldives, all inclusive, not lame. You're absolutely right, Jordan. Maldives are a little out of the budget and a kind of a far flight for a 3-day
Dying to
trip.
go there.
Yeah, and maybe if we go down south, we'll see your car. Find your car. Oh, so ghost. Got him.
STK said, tell Marcelo to get his Burberry scarf.
Oh, you know he's wearing that.
Dude, I saw it in New York. That picture that I sent?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was there.
I figured you were going to buy a
Found
bunch
it,
of those
dude.
things.
Found it.
Yeah. Are we going to make it happen, though, or are we just going to keep talking about
No,
it?
it's going to happen. Let's do it tonight. We'll book everything. We'll plan it. Let's pin it. Let's do it tonight.
Did Marcelo, give that go ahead?
Yeah. Everybody's kind of like, let's just do something. Just figure something out. So we're gonna look it out. Look it up. Dan, you say to go. Mansion cabin. I'm thinking cold mansion cabin. I know a handful of people want to do warm. Oh, Arizona. I was also thinking Sedona would be an option.
Yeah, I like Sedona.
Sedona's
I
dope.
love Sedona.
You can go there's a hotel like directly on a golf course. There's tons of hiking. Blake, you gotta appeal to everybody, right?
Yeah.
Some people don't want to do anything. Some people want to do something. Some people want to do a lot of things. That's why Cabo or like a Mexican water town is pretty sweet because you can just it's warm, it's tropical. You go fishing. You could go drink tequila.
Cabo's not that warm in January.
Probably not. No, I
The
doubt
water's
it.
cold. Really
The water's pretty cold.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, I mean, maybe...
Shane Holiday stayed at that place in Sedona. Yeah, Sedona's nice.
What's good about snowshoeing? Sorry, I missed that.
I don't know. I'm just trying to throw out some things.
Okay.
We're gonna go, because not everybody's gonna go skiing. So we can go on a big cat trip, a cat trip. Rent one of those big tractor cats and drive one of those. You gotta think of a thing to do. You gotta have an activity.
Okay.
And if not everybody skis,
Like construction.
Like, look at
equipment?
Blake. Yeah. Bring some drills and stuff like. Okay, so what's Blake gonna do? He lives in the snow already, but he likes to hike. Snowmobiling, perfect. Yeah. But strap on some snowshoes, get a little hot toddy.
Yeah.
Just like walk around the block. I know you want to put snowshoes on. I think you would.
I'd be
You would
okay to walk,
absolutely
like,
love to put snowshoes on just to like stomp around in them and be like, look at these stupid things.
Yeah. So like.
And you're like in
on top of
nature.
the
You're in
snow?
nature. Yeah, it keeps you on top of the snow so you don't sink. Yeah. Slightly better than slides, but has anybody done snowshoeing before, or am I just completely wet? Yeah.
I don't know what that is. Oh, you already said that. Hiking.
Yeah, Jordan Tucker. Definitely
Snowshoeing?
don't go to the Maldives for
hiking
3
is fun.
days.
No, it's like putting tennis rackets on your feet.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah, think of that. Pull up a
How is
snowshoe.
that fun?
I'm not
I
sure.
don't know.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I don't know how. I don't know. But
Oh.
well, so here's why it's fun. Okay, just like when a bear is chasing you, as long as you're not the slowest person, as long as you're not right, you're fine. So as long as you're not having the,
Skinny's behind you?
yeah, as long as like there's one other person, as long as there's someone in the group that is more miserable than you, then it's a win. Yeah, because like now you're like having a great time. Like when we all went hiking and you were wearing slides, it didn't matter how cold it was. I could have been wearing a tank top and be like, but I'd be like, that guy, look at that idiot.
So it's kind of like those movies, like the shark, like the dumbest person normally dies first, and like all those horror movies.
Something
It's kinda
like
like if
that.
you're
Not
least
the
dumb,
dumbest,
closer.
but it's just like the person that's the least prepared.
Yeah.
Right. So we're out there. You got snowshoes on, but I'm warm, and I'm like, these things are so stupid. Whose idea was this? Well, it's mine, so you can now. It's my fault. So it makes the experience a little bit better. Like, wow, Ryan, that was a great plan. What other dumb crap do you have planned for us? And then we're slopping around over here, and someone's cold, but then there's skinny Kevin, who didn't tie his snowshoes, and he's just now walking, and his things don't fit him, and you're like, this is actually kind of funny. Remember what I said in the beginning of the day, of the show. It's always going to be a funny story later. Huh? Yeah. I don't expect anybody on a snowshoeing adventure is going to, perish or really hurt themselves. So that means that this can be immediately a laughable experience.
Yeah, that's true.
There we go. And pretty much it's such a simple experience that everybody can do it, which ups your odds and your chances of having a better time because there's for sure going to be someone more miserable than you. So if you guys just please make sure you wrote all that down, because that's a great way to ensure that you're going to have a good time. Just don't be the most miserable person in the group. And it's a win. It's a win. Welcome, Dan Shelley, to the discounted merch perk. Yeah. Does my it's logical, right? It holds water. Right? You know what I mean? It's a good one.
Wait, did you do the wheel thing for the pods?
Yeah.
Oh, you did.
Yeah. Should we do another one?
Oh no, I just.
I mean, we
wasn't
got
sure
four.
if
We
you
got
did.
four of
Let's
those.
do another midday.
Let's go. Pods.
Another midday spin.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna do. We're gonna start giving the big prizes away too. The headbands. The remember that the grand prize winner is gonna get this Lombardi right here. Yeah,
Like
trophy.
Vince Lombardi?
Kinda same last name possibly, but he made this special headband right here. And whoever wins this one, this is the scintilla. Whoever wins this also gets to choose where we donate the remaining $954.25.
There you go.
Ooh yeah.
Like
All right.
Damn.
So
Yeah, Greenspan, the Oprah of pods.
that's right. Oprah of pods.
You get a pod.
You get a pod. Everybody gets a pod. We can. You know what? How many of those things do we have? Grab some of those full pods. We can ship some of those out.
With paint in it?
Yeah, a little experience. What kind of paint is this? This isn't even the Dynasty paint.
Wait, there's just one in here. Oh, there's two.
That might be that pod I found at Chicago that I picked up.
We had Dynasty paint in it, dude.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
All right. Good. So you want to? Oh my God, dude. Smash.
That thing's definitely gonna break. No
Oh,
way.
look at this. Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah. Dude, we got this all in control. Shipping department at the Spick and Span show on lock.
Yeah.
So we're gonna add a ton of stuff to these giveaways. Oh, check these out. I got these things for you. Here you go. Here you go. Wait, there's orange man.
Are you saying these out too?
No, these are for you.
What do you mean?
Well,
What
they're
are these?
some
What are
large
these?
shorts.
Oh, dude, these are
they
Hermes
board
shorts.
shorts?
Yeah,
Those are sick.
Hermes' board shorts, dude. You've seen it here first.
Look at that, dude.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
Bringing this to New York Fashion Week.
What's
It matches your beanie.
going on here?
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, hit the jacuzzi up with Skinny Kevin tonight. Ryan is the podfather. Snowshoes.
Yeah.
No, dude, look. It's Derek, it's the exact same physics of how boats float. Not the exact same physics, but like the same concept. You just need a wider shoe. Huh? Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, exactly. The more surface area you have standing on the fluffy snow, the more it absorbs all that pressure. Dude, we got you. We'll tell you where we're at and you can come out and snowshoe with us. And yeah, there we go. Lifelong Packer fan, Mr. DeGrave. Does that mean you have gone snowshoeing?
Oh, the snowshoes like
Oh, dude,
different
I've
than
seen
I
those. Yeah,
thought.
I've seen those before.
Oh, damn. Those are way cooler than I thought.
Not that expensive.
I was
I
thinking...
mean, I can see you in these. The
Right.
bear claw ones.
I was expecting something more wicker basket looking.
I was too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like this? Like here you go.
Like the original old school ones, yeah.
Oh,
US
these are
Army
U.S.
issues.
Army issues.
Yeah, they're bad.
So-
We beat them, dude.
And if Alex ever gets back to me on the day today, I'll see if I can give these things away. But I'm not sure I can give these. Well, I mean, you can have those because they're larges, and I don't know. You fit.
One's
You
medium.
okay?
one's
Would you,
large.
do you fit?
And I
You're
fit
you'd be a
definitely more
large.
medium.
Or
Yeah.
you're a medium or large.
Yeah, I'm a medium.
You're a medium.
I look like a large too.
You could
You're
strap
tall.
Damien up with these bad boys.
That's
Look
what I
at
was
that waist right there, dude.
That is a big
I got
boy.
a 30 waist.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You know a good way
dude.
to check the waist? You do this.
Mm-hmm.
Your elbow.
That's your waist.
No, it's this way. You go like this.
Yeah, that way
Yeah,
too.
that
This.
I know their neck.
Wrap it around your neck.
Huh.
Okay. Well, anyway, we might have
you
some Hormesis shorts, but I got to clear it by the big boss man before we do that. Also, I heard, and I've been trying to get some more juice from Revo, but I'm fairly
more juice
certain.
with them?
Well, yeah, they got to pick up another two or three guys, or another two guys, I believe.
There's some juice with heat.
Let's hear it.
I don't know. I just know there's something going on.
Like what?
They're
Like
picking up somebody.
Move your seat forward and share the news.
I don't know who they're picking up or what the news. I just know that they're picking up somebody. That's all I know. I just heard that.
Okay.
That's
I feel
all
like
I heard.
He knows.
No, I don't know.
Who'd you hear it from?
I would say it and then allegedly I would say it.
Yeah, say it. There you go. Just say it.
No, but I don't know who it is.
Okay.
I kind of believe him now.
Yeah, I know you do.
So I'm sorry. Give me a little more backstory, and then you can tell me why you believe him that he's picking somebody up
Why I believe him?
that he doesn't know.
Yeah, I believe him.
Okay. I was like,
Give
all
the
right,
juice, Squeezy.
Yeah,
Dingus.
yeah.
Dingus.
Dingus.
I haven't heard that word in a while.
And then I heard David, you wrote this a couple times that Corey might be moving on from Thunder. And then there's a Frank. We got Frank in here.
Wonder if Corey Hall also is moving on from NYX.
Well, I don't think so.
And I don't think that Alex Goldman is leaving Houston Heat. I do not believe.
You mean Impact?
Sorry, Impact. I don't think he's leaving for Houston Heat. Yeah, sorry.
Oh! No.
No, I think I did hear that there was talks about
Yes, yeah.
that. Maybe some.
They definitely wanted him, and they made an offer, but I don't believe that he's gonna take that offer.
Yeah, well, apparently Corey Field said that they are changing the name to Bears, and
The Thunder Bears?
no, to Brooklyn Bears,
Oh.
because that was the team that
So why are they? Yeah, why? What's
he
happening?
did confirm that on Instagram.
Oh yeah, we can talk about that too. The Ironman thing,
What happened with
and
Ironman?
They got a lot of coaches now.
yeah, they got tons of
Oh,
coaches
yeah.
now. We're actually in talks getting with another assistant coach. So we might have a little bit more help with Skinny Kevin up in the bleachers, kind of getting those sort of things. And then we'll see if that's something.
Oh yeah, he did mention that.
Oh, SDK, very, very clever play there on the words. I have 18. Oh wait,
Yeah, Irby,
125.
they saw my assistant coaching skills at World Cup. They're like, oh yeah, maybe we need someone.
maybe we need someone.
full time.
So that means that there aren't going to be any more Thunder players on the team.
Well,
Because they changed their names so they're not Thunder players.
Well, I don't know.
the rumor around was that Corey Field was leaving to another team with Patty Gleason, but Corey Field confirmed that that's not true. That that he's still leaving the team, looking to leave the team. But
Do you not know what show we're on?
Yeah, how much stuff
What
do you got?
what else do you got?
What
Dude? You're just like you've got all this
What do
news.
you mean? Allegedly, dude.
Yeah,
Right,
okay,
but
well,
just-
keep saying
what are you
it.
waiting
I think
for?
certain things are confirmed, but
Okay, what are those?
well, that's the confirmed right there. I said it. I said they're
Yeah, yeah.
confirmed.
What else
Can
do you
say-
have?
Yeah.
They're
Can you say that
confirmed.
already?
Guy, man.
Wait, so who's leaving and who's staying?
That Corfield is looking to stay. I mean, he's looking to leave. The rumor was that him and Patty Gleason were a two-way deal, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Corfield confirmed that it's not that. The only confirmed thing is that he is looking to leave.
So he's trying to leave, but he's not going to leave with anybody else.
Yes,
He
It's
can.
not-
He'll be. Like,
he
he's
can
not-
leave solo.
He can leave solo, so it doesn't have to
Yes.
be okay.
This is from
We can get
multiple
that
sources.
juice from Alex.
What? Where?
From
Allegedly,
from,
yes.
What? Alex? Who?
I did in fact get some offers, but I'm currently staying with Dynasty.
That's right. We're in the process
that's
of
some juice, I
re-signing. Yeah. Kyle's sticking with us, and we're gonna make it work. Definitely turn down some. Well, I don't know. You made a good point of what is a better offer, and we've said this. Maddie said it a million times. Is like, is it better to take more loot and have not as much fun and not as successful of a opportunity, or take a little less, which is pretty much how all of Dynasty's been run for the last couple of decades since the 2008 financial collapse. No one's really getting a paycheck like we used to, but we cap out, because if you think of the salary cap at the team right now versus the actual caliber of all the players and what they could get on a high budget team, then we're not in the position to be able to afford any of that.
Sure.
Our salary would be, if you had like Houston Heat's or Impact's budget, would be in the several $100,000, and we're under $100K.
Yeah.
So that's something that we've always been, but we are way more fun, we're cooler, we're better looking, we're funnier, we're tremendously good at paintball in general. Mm-hmm. We've got a winning record. Alex is on the team. Sometimes you sprinkle in a little bit of Oliver just randomly showing up. Dude, that's worth way more than all that loot, But yeah, so it's we're excited to kind of keep making sure that you're all of our guys are as happy as they can be, and we're retaining everybody we can. So appreciate you.
We need to pick up a wealthy sponsor.
I know.
That would be a good
We just need to sell the team. If anybody out there is looking to buy a very successful, paintball franchise that has a handful of wins under the belt, and you've got a substantially deep pockets, you like to get some points in, you get to learn a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
We can make some things happen. We can make some deals happen.
There you go.
So
Full ownership is on the table.
sure. Everything's on the table.
How much would that cost?
I don't know. We have to value it. It depends on how you're putting valuation on the company. We got nice website now that's got a lot of traffic. Yeah. So lots of ideas. I'm not going to throw out the first number. Definitely not on YouTube. but we could make a call to Shark Tank. Can I interest you guys in a paintball franchise? It's you lose money every year. And you got a lot of people that are unhappy on the team.
Dalton and I talked about a joke that, like, if you got on Shark Tank, like, you had a good idea, and then when they brought you on, you just had like a really terrible idea.
Oh, you thought it was great?
No, like you. Because they
pitch
probably
them.
Pick and choose.
Oh, yeah.
No,
what
they
they want.
pick and choose.
Right, but you pitch them like
You pitch them like an insane idea, and then when you go on, they like approve you to go on the show. Then you're like,
And then you just come up with
this is
something
a
different.
paperclip.
Yeah. You're like, okay, sharks.
Yeah, this is not.
This is what it is.
This
And
is
they're
a
like, what
blanket.
is this?
Keeps you warm.
Yeah.
Just to get on TV. It's got to be like not completely bogus though, so like they just roast you.
Yeah, and Fernando, I don't know what San Diego is actually or the Dynasty team is actually worth, but quite a bit. I would say right now we're at the tip top. We're at the tippity top.
Yeah, Dan Bilzerian. Where's he at?
Yeah, let's go, Shane Holiday. I'll buy Dynasty and have you use the Cardinals Stadium here in Arizona. Let's go, Phoenix Dynasty. We're ready.
Sounds
What's
good.
that? What's the town where the Cardinal Stadium's in? It's like just outside of Phoenix. It's got its own little town, like Chandler, something like that. Anyway, anyway. Let's go. We're gonna throw in a little mid-session mid-session
Another spin.
wheel. Yeah, we're gonna spin here.
These are for pods.
Yeah. Glendale. It was something like that. So we've got that sounds right. I believe it. All right, we've got the wheel going. These are for a box of 50 pods. Ryan Lee, let's go, Ryan Lee.
Oh wait, we got sidetracked. What other rumors do you know?
Oh, that's right. This guy.
Well, allegedly, this is non-paintball related,
Okay.
but allegedly, I'm gonna be on Love Island next season.
You are.
Yeah.
No way, you did it?
Yeah, dude.
Let's go.
Allegedly, dude.
Yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Wait, so did you sign the contract already?
No, not yet.
Okay,
My
good,
agent is in contact with him. Right
Okay, good, because I want to make sure that we can broadcast this because I don't want
Yeah, we might.
I don't want
Yeah.
the game show network coming after us.
Yeah, they're like,
trying to
now. No,
that
yet.
NDA that you signed, that means that you couldn't say anything.
Dude, what about MILF Island? How come you're not on that?
I want to, dude.
Is that what
It's
it's
actually
called?
like awesome.
Is that what the show?
Have you been watching it?
No, it's not.
This does need an air horn. I'm so sorry. I'm slacking here. Let's go. Dude, Love Island. Let's go. Tell me about that. How's it
Dude,
work?
I'm on there to find love.
Yeah.
No, I'm just
Yeah.
no, I'm just kidding, dude. No, nothing. It's I think it's in July. And yeah, I don't know how much details because I was supposed to do last season, but
Dude, that's perfect that it's in July because that's when there's no tournaments then.
there isn't.
No, July's like the 1 month
Oh,
which
June.
complete.
No, I think
June
it's
is
August.
the event.
August is.
No, July.
It's June and then August, I think.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
June 1st, like in the first week of June, and then towards the end of August is like those two events.
Okay.
But yeah, so I did that commercial last season, for them, and they had asked me to be on the show as a contestant, and I denied it because I was obviously in a relationship.
Yeah.
But now, you know.
You should have done it anyway.
Yeah, well, you imagine, dude, like
Yeah.
that gets out. That I'm in a relationship.
No, I
that
didn't
I'm on-
do that.
Even though most
Oh,
people
you
on that
didn't?
show probably.
Yeah,
do.
I'm
saw
watching
it.
it right now on TV. It wasn't me, babe. It wasn't
I can't
me.
believe you. No, that was the other
Yeah.
other
Oh,
guy.
no.
Other guy.
So, well, that's pretty exciting. So,
Yeah.
what other paintball news do you know? Because it seems like you had a bunch of news and you just didn't want to share it. So we wanted to make sure that this is we're getting it. We're getting it
I
out
think
here.
that's it for right
Sure,
now.
just keep.
Keep thinking. Dig around up there.
Racking that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shake your head around and
I'll
let things bounce.
I'll
bounce.
get back to you guys. as soon
I
as
love how you're
get
still
more
wearing the
information.
beanie on top of that thing. So,
Speaking of shows, did someone say watch White Lotus?
I heard White Lotus is good.
I just watched the first season. It's
I've
really
been
good.
hearing
Oh,
about
you've
that,
seen the
but-
first season already?
Yeah.
Let's watch season 2. We got HBO.
All right.
We've not.
And it's not the same, so you don't need
No,
to
it's
see
a
the
whole
first.
different
yeah.
thing. There's actually a show coming out on Netflix
I don't think you'd like the show.
of White Lotus.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Oh, you have?
Yeah. It's,
You watched season 1?
yeah. I watched it when it
You
came
don't
out.
like those dialogue-heavy shows, though.
It's not really a dialogue. I mean,
The only thing
They do is
climax
talk.
at the end, though. Like,
yeah, I thought the show was great. It was
You did?
it was very quirky. It was very like
it's real and raw. Like,
Yeah.
'cause I like the relationships and the characters is like was kind of
just rich people just acting rich.
yeah.
Yeah, just with no like complete disregard for everything else that's like around them
Yeah.
and outside of their bubble.
Yeah.
Season 1 was funnier and season 2 was crazier. There's some pretty wild scenes in season 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially towards the
Yeah.
end when that guy's starting to rip it.
When he goes off the wagon. Yeah, he goes off the wagon hard.
I was thinking like deeper
takes a crap in
into
that person's.
into that show though. Like, it was funny how there was like old couples and then new couples, and like the old couples like rekindled love, and then like a new couple had like their love broke.
Mhm.
It was kind of interesting how everything went full circle, or like that one relationship got back together because of what happened. But
Yeah, I liked the show. No, I did. I've been
Yeah.
actually meaning to watch it because I heard the season 2 was really good,
Mm.
and they're gonna do another season again
wow.
in Asia or something like that. I don't know when Kyle. I don't know when new Dum Dum content comes out, so not totally sure. But definitely stay tuned on Dalton's site to kind of be up to date. Do you want to show that headband off? Is that what's there?
Yeah. So this headband is a new rare earth headband we have coming out. This green one, and then we also have this really cool like olive kind of metallic green one coming out as well that we just got done. I'm really stoked on this one, and we have something else similar coming out like this as well.
And there's little skulls in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, those ones are sweet. That one's sick. That one's really cool. All right. So another couple of things that we've got. I wanted to talk a little bit. So we talked about the Ironman, kind of about the new coaching thing as they kind of shuffled things up. Obviously, Shane Pistana is definitely helpful for him. You know, and the more eyes you get, the better. Mike Paxson just brings a different level of energy to the team, which I think is really helpful.
Yeah. And some legacy there because he was there.
Yeah,
for
of course.
a long time.
And then, what's up? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
It's a lot of
Just
motion.
advertising for you guys.
A lot of
You're
motion.
wondering,
motion back
he
there.
was wondering why. Were you wondering why it wasn't showing, depicting exactly what you're doing? 'Cause this is on
Yeah,
my
but I know that's
He
today.
was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
wait, my hands aren't right there. What is that beer doing to me?
And then eat that spam. No, Shane Holiday. That spam back there is actually it's a
open
prop.
Yeah, I just
It's a
grabbed it.
prop.
I was looking at it.
You want to eat the spam?
No, I'm not touching that.
Yeah, it's a prop. It's a prop.
I'm not touching anything
prop.
you guys ever give me.
You just drank this beer though. We gave that to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's different.
Okay.
It's not pickled tongue.
Oh, pickled cow anus. Mouse.
You tell me it was like a.
Pickled cow anus he ate on the show last time.
Wait, so what other news?
Well,
the Ironman is just a coaching thing?
the coaching thing. Then there's Infamous. I don't know who or what Aftermath did. Did you guys play against any of those Aftermath guys this weekend?
Oh, I saw a picture of the
The new team.
yeah,
They did reach out to somebody and they denied it.
the person. that
Great.
I
did it.
don't remember the name of the person. It'll come back to me though. It'll come back to me.
This is oh wait.
But they did make an offer.
I'm trying to find their account.
This is a
Okay, this is the team.
yeah. So it looks
Okay.
like
So let's get this up on.
What do you think about the new San Diego team? What's the San Diego team? Aftermath?
Dynasty or After?
No, he said, what do you think about the new SD team?
So I don't know.
Oh, yeah, he means like the new Aftermath team.
Oh, Igor made it on.
I think a lot of the guys are from the Hunters.
Yep. Yeah, there's a couple hunters on there. Don't know any of these guys.
That guy on the right is Hunters.
This is Igor's. Igor came up through BKI. So
Steven was on our,
Hold on, I'm gonna-
TJ
Steven-
Bastards team.
Was on the Raiders too.
Okay, hold on.
Yep.
Let me just get this. I'm going to put this up on the screen right now. So let's get this up on the screen right here. We can talk a little bit about the SD Aftermath crew, how they're doing. And it appears as though they're missing a lot of starters from last year's line. So that is actually...
Most of, all of the starters.
yeah.
What do you think
Well,
about Infamous?
So let's talk about Infamous right now while I get this queued up and put up on the screen as well, because Infamous did take one player from... Now, I'll tell you what. The 2-for-1 deal that Infamous lost 2 guys and gained 2 guys and lost 1. The player caliber swap was, in my opinion, not as not.
That's good.
You know, yeah. I mean, they definitely get different types of players, and I think that Joe can be more offensive.
Yeah.
Right? Like he needs to like learn, and I'll tell you what, you know, and we've said it before here. I'm pulling this thing up right now. So this is the new Aftermath squad, right
There's
here.
got to be one good beer in here.
Hold on, you better not be opening non days.
No, we're so.
I'm not gonna lie. As soon as I look back, I thought those were the fireworks.
You what?
I thought those were fireworks.
The lights?
This.
Oh.
Cause you know.
Oh
how
yeah,
fireworks
just
have that-
watching. Well, you got to pull them out all the way now. You can't leave them halfway in.
I didn't pull. I didn't open
15,
that one.
45, 43. This one looks good. The Teinschnacker.
Yeah, you gotta drink
All right,
that
so
one.
so
you
looking
gotta
at this roster right now, or while you bozos are doing this. So Damien, can you name these guys?
I don't know a single guy on that.
This one
You were
looks
pointing
funny.
the guys out.
Oh, I just know that this guy is from the Hunters. The guy on
Far
your
right?
screen on the far right.
Okay.
The guy on the far left, not the
Not the owner.
owner, but the guy next to him. I think he played on the Hunters for 1 season
Okay.
as well.
And then the bald fella right there looks an awful lot like Igor.
Yeah.
And Igor has come to 2 of the BKI summer camps, a handful of the combines. So we'll put there's a guarantee him, and then Brandon Trujillo, also a BKI member. And then I have taught Ethan a bunch in a bunch of clinics and combine stuff. So we got a handful of BKI members on there. And then there's Grayson on the far right. Yep. I don't know who
David.
Oh, David's been on the team.
He's gonna coach now.
Steven.
I think David is gonna step into that coaching position.
Yes, on the
Yeah,
far
Cody
right.
Woodoff.
Cody.
And
So
then,
so I think this is 3 or 4 Hunters players.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Hunters.
And then Steven is from the Raiders.
Uh-huh.
Well, they still might be able to play with the Hunters for a little bit.
Why do you say that, Kyle?
Because they play WCBBL.
The Hunters?
Yeah.
Yeah. So but what if they're pro though?
You can still play. You don't go pro for a few events.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
you get to drop your highest score.
That's true.
So you get at least until the second event.
Maybe
Well,
even
no.
farther.
The Land Saints guy, the
None
guy
of them
got
are
on the
pros.
second. He got on the second after the second event, and he's still Division 2, I think.
Yeah. Like most of my TJ guys played on Land Saints for 2 events.
Yeah.
Yeah, and actually Ethan had a really good event, Dylan. Ethan had a really good event.
I think it was Chicago.
It was Chicago, I think. Yeah, he played almost every point for him. And he played really well, actually. Is Hinman, and I don't believe Hinman's really going to be too much in the mix until this thing kind of goes belly up and he needs to come back there. And
You think so?
do I think it's going to go belly up?
No, I'm saying that too.
I think it's going to be a little bit of a struggle. I think they're gonna have a tough time.
team?
That team is going to have a
Yeah,
tough time
yeah,
in the pro league.
Yeah.
I think a couple of those guys. I mean, because look at the guys that they don't have, and they were still struggling, right? And I don't want to say that Aftermath really was struggling because I feel like they played us the best
sure.
at that event. But you when you don't have guys that are seasoned veterans, if your seasoned veteran is Ethan and Brandon Trujillo, both really good players. However, not like they just don't have the experience against the older people.
For sure.
Those kids. I think Brandon's 18th birthday is. Mario, are you in here? Isn't Brandon's is just turned 18? And I think Ethan's right there also. Now you can have a high caliber 18-year-old player here and there as long as there's talent around them to kind of keep supporting them, which is why Brandon has been playing pretty well, and Ethan also. And you have Joe and you have Frank and you have Thomas and those guys playing around you, then it definitely elevates your skill set. One thing I would say is you guys got to not play the no mistake paintball. That was the biggest downfall of Aftermath this season, was the no mistake paintball. They didn't want to take any chances or any risks.
They're scared.
Yeah, they didn't want to get yelled at.
For sure. I get it.
Yeah, so kind of get out of there. Get out of that. So yeah, Brandon turned 18 2 weeks ago. So you got a handful of 18-year-olds, and then the Hunters guys. The Hunters guys know how to win, but not. Yeah, and Hallberg also. Sorry,
Yeah, Hallberg was good.
But Hinman's still helping them, I believe, yeah?
I'm
sure he's going to be around the field.
He can't not be
practices.
around.
Yeah.
Mike can't not be. Text Mike. See if he's going to be around. So that's going to be tough. And then Infamous taking 2 players as well. I think, what was that comment? I missed it.
Owner looks like he's whooping ass if they drop a point. Yeah, the gentleman on the far left in the jean shorts and the boots is not a player.
And yeah, Trap Beeper. I don't want to say that Dynasty's always been broke. We're definitely not broke. Trap Beeper, but we definitely don't have the budget like most other teams do at their disposal. Not most. The top other handful of teams do at their disposal. So we're not broke by any means, but
yeah, Hinman's been running the tryouts at ASG.
Oh, he has.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were this week.
We almost
right?
we almost went there Sunday, but
Yeah, why
decided to
didn't
go to
we?
Victory.
Just too far away.
Yeah.
It is, and that's dry out there.
It's
My
what?
lips die out there.
Similar to Vegas.
Very, yeah. Just you're just all yeah. Dynasty confirmed broke. Running the story now. Read it on Will Ball.
Call Mike.
Jean Shorts loves the fucking up. Yeah, he can touch. So we don't actually have a budget issue. We're solid on our budget. We just went over the budget now. Today we're looking good. The team is rolling strong. And with that said, it looks like we might be getting a little lag here. We good?
We're good.
With that being said, I do want to give a special shout out to all the Dynasty Champions Club members. I know that most of your guys' memberships just renewed in the last couple of days, so you're signed up for Q1 of 2023. We just got, I think we got your gift for month 1 already. How's that one?
I don't know.
It's at the Field 1 office. It's
fun.
actually been in this studio, and I've been testing it for like the last several months, and I'm pretty excited about what you guys are going to get for the first month. So just a quick recap on how the Dynasty Champions Club works is you sign up for 3 months at a time, so it's quarterly billing cycle. Every month we send you a curated gift, whether it might be this month you actually got these black Dynasty Pro Flexes. So not only were you the very first ones to get these goggles, and you would have been opening these before most people had even seen them, but you also get exclusive like opportunities to get in the first crack of anything that Dynasty drops, right? So we also dropped white goggles, so you guys got the opportunity to buy these things first, and also pick up another pair if you wanted. Things like a lot of things are exclusive. Some things are kind of ordered for the Champs Club and for a couple of other people. So we also gave away a special Dynasty Champions Club JT pants, a pack, Dynasty Champions Club packs. You got cool things like these custom sunglasses from William Painter. So these things are a special collab with William Painter. We send out a bunch of these things to you guys. So every month the gift has an approximate retail value of around $100 or more. So for the $100 a month that you're paying for the Champions Club, you're getting that in just the monthly gift. But on top of that, we do intel sessions. So every month for about an hour and a half, the team gets together and we talk about what the team has in store for the current season, what we're doing, and we give away a ton of stuff. So it's kind of like the Spick and Span show on steroids, but it is much more condensed, and it's just for you guys. We also sent out a couple of some of the prizes that we give out there was we gave away a couple of the winning Hormesis headbands. So you had to have won World Cup in order to get one of these headbands, or be a Champions Club member to get the opportunity to get a headband. Also exclusive drops.
One of those for sale.
There you go. Or you can buy one from the team. Yeah, there you go. Sell that thing.
Yeah.
But we've given away a ton of really, really cool gifts. Headbands we've given away. You get a bunch of discount codes. Also, every quarter, so in January, we'll do the first one. So in a couple of weeks, we do a grand prize drawing. So everybody's names are thrown into the wheel because I run it. And that's the only way that I know how to do it. So your names are thrown on the wheel, and we give away grand prize experiences. The very first winner last year got their own custom signature series force. So they got to go talk with Outlaw Anodizing and design and anodize the force that they want, however they want it. And that one's pretty cool. So, and then they got to fly to, if they want to, up to Field 1 and build the force with Yosh and Alex. So that's a really cool experience. That was one of the one of the giveaways. The other ones were, Jake Turner won the practice with Dynasty. He flew out, got some points, bunkered a bunch of the Aftermath guys.
Yeah, he
played really well. So shout out to Jake Turner. I think he's still on a high of that one. That was really cool. That was one of the best ones.
I was saying that's gotta be kind of suck going back home, because after you do that, you're like, man.
Yeah, I got to go back to practice with my team.
Yeah.
Brandon Herschel, unfortunately, the hurricane kind of thwarted his plans, but we also gave away. You get to come to World Cup with us, so we pay for your flight and hotel and pick you up, and you come to the team meetings. You're in the pits. You're a part of the team, and we also gave a head to toe sponsorship to kind of forget off the top of my head, but he got Chris Powers jersey, goggles, like his own name on his jersey, goggles. He got a force. All that stuff. So we gave away 4 of those major grand prize winning, and then not to mention every month we give things away like Sarah Gill won the tank, the JT tank and reg, headbands at every one, scintillas at every meeting. So definitely a ton of opportunity for you guys to win. And then we just opened up something special. If you pay for the entire year, you're gonna get a World Cup jersey. So we've got a handful of people that signed up for the entire year, and joined. No, Jake did not make it on the Dynasty team, but he might want to. He should have flown out for the Aftermath practice and be like, "Remember me?
Yeah.
Remember me? You guys, yeah, we know." So there's an opportunity if you sign up for the entire year in advance. We have we don't have a lot of those. We're not selling. We're not going to let people max out on that one. But there are some of those available. But when we get our jerseys at World Cup, you are going to have a World Cup Dynasty jersey with your name on it. And we don't do that for really anybody. Like we don't sell jerseys with we don't allow people to buy Dynasty jerseys with their names on it. So it's a really special thing if you are getting a jersey with your name on it. It means that you're a part of the team, and that's pretty much the reason. And we do consider, the Champs Club members really part of the team because you guys are really helping to make sure that this dream can stay alive and we can continue to perform at the highest level. On top of all that, even more, the private Facebook group and monthly newsletters is the Champions Club VIP experience at the events. Now, World Cup, we didn't have the viewing area that we usually have, but we're going to bring that back hopefully for 2023. And that was a really cool experience. Like you tent, there's snacks in there, there's waters. We go in there and hang out. We do meetings in there sometimes. You guys are all more than welcome to be in there and hang out with us. So definitely some cool stuff. Oh yeah, and then let's not forget, if you are lucky enough and you're a grand prize winner, there is a chance, very slim chance, but one chance that you might be able to even get a ride to or from the airport from none other than Victor Gamboa, who is the Jake threw up on the ride home from the airport, but Vic got him there. All right, Victor, you got him there, and that's all that matters. And it is a funny story later. So we what we need to do also is we need to re-sign Vic. So Vic, I'm gonna talk to you when you get when you're all done staying at the cabin this week before the holidays are over. So anyway, and Dan Shelley, you're right. The private Facebook group is really cool, and that's also, dude, randomly Archie will pop in there and be like, "Hey guys, champs, I'm dropping some project gear tonight at 9:00, but here's the link for you guys an hour early." So definitely a lot of really cool opportunities in there. Hanging out with the team, meeting the team, talking to the guys, doing the intel sessions, which are private, and just being a part of something really special that we've created in this community, and it's part of you guys, and we're really proud of what we've done. We've just celebrated the entire year, so we've completed one whole year, and we're really, really looking forward to constantly creating some unique content for you guys, and I think it's fun making all the products too. A lot of them come with a special Champions Club insignia, or the blue Dynasty Aculock barrels. There are 225 of them made in the world. Everybody on the team got one. All the champs got one, and I think we sold 4 of them or 5 of them or something like that. So you're getting really unique stuff, and I mean a blue one of 200 something Aculock kit is certainly worth the $100 that you paid that month. So and that's something that everybody wants to know. Am I getting value out of it?
Yeah, for sure.
So and no private MySpace. No.
I still have mine.
Do you want to answer this question?
Which one?
What is this? How do you explain to someone how to handle the pressure of being in a high-pressure situation? Dude, honestly,
why don't you read that out loud again?
How do you explain to someone how to handle the pressure of being in a high-pressure situation? That's tough because myself, growing up, I have always... How do I explain this? Right, so I became a dance instructor at the age of 15, and granted, I get it, it's dancing, it's not so serious, but being at the age at 15 versus other dance instructors that are 30 years old, there was a lot of pressure there for me to be good and to be able to hold my own, and be able to teach. So I kind of I didn't say grow up, but I'm just very accustomed to being in high pressure situations. Same thing in the Navy. In the Navy, my job called for a lot of high pressure situations, and not all the military is like that, but my specific qualification and what I did, it was all that. So I don't even know how to explain how to be. I mean, aside from trying to be calm and try to think things through, how would you even explain that?
I mean, I think it just comes. You gotta
you kind of have that
experience, though, too. A big thing is playing people that are way better than you. So if you're at your local field, you're usually I don't want to play those guys. They're scary. Like, they're too good. They're gonna like beat up on me.
For sure.
You gotta just go play those, or like tell your team, be like, hey, I want to play 1-on-2s against you guys, and you have to get comfortable in those high pressure
be forged
situations.
in the fire.
Yeah. So that's the best way. I mean, I think there's really, like, you have to get experience in that to overcome it, because that it's really you're in a constant battle with adrenaline.
Yeah.
In those situations.
And like it's kind of like one of those things too, where like like training and all that stuff can definitely help out. But like I've had a lot of like people that I was training in the military that we would put them through so many training situations and like just constantly just train. And whenever the time came for something to actually happen, it was kind of like people kind of not necessarily blanked out. They just kind of went in the blank. They kind of went in the black. They just didn't know what to do. So like it's. Yeah, there's training and stuff like that, but you just have to be exposed to like those real life, I guess, situations.
Sure.
And it's kind of like, I guess, like in paintball, like you get so accustomed to like practicing and stuff that you feel comfortable when you're practicing. Like you could, you probably practice impact so much, for example, and like, you get so accustomed to it and that you don't even think anything of it in practice. But then when you're at a tournament, you're playing impact, you're like, oh damn, like. Yeah. This is stressful. Like I don't know how I'm gonna perform.
Well, and one thing that you can always do is in a practice scenario, just understand that there's really not much on the line. There's nothing on the line.
Exactly.
Like, and this is what we say, and I've really been leaning on this kind of this theory and this mindset a lot lately when I teach these clinics is just be confident in the mistakes you made and the successes you make. Right? If you yelled something, the snake's hot, and everybody turns away and you were wrong, it's okay. Because you weren't afraid to say it and you weren't afraid to make the mistake. Because what happens too often is people don't act quickly enough because they don't want to make a mistake in practice. And it leads to all this what if. So you don't ever want to leave the day and be like, oh dude, what if I just made that move on that guy? And it just haunts you, And I think about this all the time when I'm now like able to look back on pictures of me surfing or especially that's all I needed to do to make this wave work. And so like the same sort of concept, like I don't really think too often in paintball, like, damn it, I should have made that move. Cause I'm just going to make the move. You just do it. Right. And you can kind of dwell on things a little bit, but you guys all wrote the same, a lot of you guys wrote the same thing in here, get comfortable in uncomfortable situations. Right. And that's partly kind of what I'm saying with this as well, but you've got to be confident, right, in making mistakes in order for you to even push through to take that step in the first place. And too often, and I know that a lot of us are kind of hamstrung by like the amount of practice points you get. So if you only get 5 or 7 points during the day and you're the snake player, there's only so many opportunities you can take, right? So you're going to kind of get comfortable in your bubble. But you need to be able to branch out of that and like, all right, I'm going to do this and see if I'm capable of doing it. Because that's when you get clipped by the center guy. Now you know to check him off. That's when you put this guy in and you slide a little wide, the tape shoots you. So you're tucking all these things in. But if you're just not even making those moves to begin with and never encountering those scenarios, then you're never going to be prepared for them in the finals. And I think that Blake is a great example of this because Blake goes from like in practice, especially if you're playing in the center players in general, you go from like a 10 to 20% success rate. So Blake runs through the middle of the field. He plays 20 points. He's only doing something like super solid 4 or 5 of those points on day one, on Friday, with the release layout. Then the next day, he's bumped those numbers up because he's constantly taking chances. He is the Velociraptor checking where the weak spot in the fence is, right? Yeah. He's going to find that weak spot. Then by Sunday, the weekend before the event, he's better than 50-50, and he's scalping people. And then, but when you get to the final event at the very end, you've made enough mistakes to understand how not to make those mistakes.
And that's like something like I've been struggling with like for some time now, is because like I kind of compare it to like my experience like in my job in the military. It was like you make a mistake, it's not going to cost your life, it's going to cost everybody's, right? So it's like I kind of took that into paintball, and like I was having a problem with that throughout this year. It was trying to making mistakes in practice was like I hated it. I would get so, I wouldn't say down on myself, but I would just like I'd get pissed at myself because I was like, why? I should be better than that. And it's, you know, letting that go and realizing like you gotta make exactly what he just explained, like with Blake. It's like a perfect example.
Another scenario too, kind of on the other side of what you're saying, Ryan, also that I like to do sometimes with teams that I'm coaching, and I did this before actually, the practice before we went to MXL with my guys is like, let's play our two teams with the mindset that like we only have 2 points, and let's play both of these points like it's overtime. It's the end of the tournament. It's for first place, and like almost trick your brain into the mindset of like, this is it. Like in practice, because a lot of times in practice you don't really feel like that. You might feel a little more comfortable. You don't care about the mistakes as much because there's not as much weight on them. And it was funny because we did that. We did 2 like really long grinder out points in the practice, and then it came to overtime in that final, and my guys pulled it out. So it was like, it's cool to also think about it that way as well. It's like try to trick your brains some scenarios, like this is this is the last point I'm gonna play today, even if it's like your third point. And see if that makes you fluctuate in your playing ability.
Yeah, and then another great way to is just being prepared. Dylan posted something in here. It's like do the drills when no one's looking. You're gonna gain natural confidence, and that goes for every little tiny thing. Pods are another example, right? If you're fumbling around just loading your pods, and that's something that takes you out of your game, like, oh god, like I just felt it. Like we'll say it, and sometimes like when we're teaching, like, do you realize how long it took you to find out where the lid for the pod was to open it? And they're like, yeah, man, I really was like, that's just such an easy variable for you to overcome and just control yourself. But if that is in the back of your mind that you can't even get this solid, and you're worried about what the other guys are going to do and what you're supposed to do and how to shoot these guys, you got to clear all that crap. All the little things that are controllable variables. And I always joke about this, like, you're not going to play paintball with your shoes untied, right? Or shoes, untied. It's because that's a variable that you can control. Like, why would I ever do that? Well, the same reason why you should know how to open your pods, make sure you know where all your equipment is and all this stuff, So little things will help, they stack. It's stacking, everything's stacking up there, just replaying a lot of those losses and those things.
You have to. Literally, it's a toilet, man. You have to flush all that stuff down. I'm like seriously, dude. Like, paintball is just like, it's not about what happened then. It's about what happens the next point. So, trust me, I know. I'm really hard on myself about everything.
Damien's mind is a toilet. That's what I got from this whole conversation.
Imagine you're in the toilet.
Just imagine you're just sitting in the toilet on the field, just relaxing, just flush it, man.
You gotta flush it.
Just flush it, otherwise your game is gonna be stinky.
There we go.
All right. With that, we're gonna jump over to the wheel. We're gonna spin it.
You gotta get some free stuff.
Yeah, we got a ton of stuff. So I've still got I've got some pods and some gift certificates. I got Matrix Gear. Paul, shout out to Paul from Matrix Gear. He's donated another $200 to the show. So I'm gonna give $200 out, 2 $100 gift cards to 2 of the mega members out there. Also, Gen X gave us. We still have a box of Gen X stuff, and one box that just looks like it went to war right there. Got returned to us.
This one?
No, the one above it. That looks like Ace Ventura kicked it down the hallway. Have you seen Ace Ventura?
Yeah, I've seen the Pet Detective. That's the other one that I've seen.
Yeah, that's...
No, and the one that he comes out of the buol.
Yeah, the rhino.
Yes,
the rhino.
the rhino.
That might be the funniest scene in all in movie history.
You got this?
Yeah, did we get that one away? Yeah, let's get that one away.
Shirt.
XL shirt, allegedly. XL. All right, we'll put that right here. XL shirt. So, yeah, we're gonna spin the regular wheel, and then I'm gonna load up the wheel for the charity drive, so I can figure out exactly who is going to be choosing where we donate all of the loot. So yeah, what up, Quinn from Iconic in the house?
Quinn.
So I'm gonna spin this wheel a handful of times here. Oh, whoops. Where's the? Okay. Where is the Q thing right here?
Dynasty the Big Ten man next year.
And I just spun it once. Immortal Bandito is winning the shirt.
Immortal. That's it. That's his name. No.
Well, I don't know if that's his birth name, Damien. I don't
Bandito.
know if that's what his parents named him when he came out, but that is his screen name.
Parents named him?
Yeah. His
What movie is that?
first name Immortal, last name Bandito. All right, so congratulations, Immortal Bandito. You just won You just won the XL shirt. And I'm gonna spin this one for 4 prizes. I'm gonna give a pot of paint here, signed by Damien.
D. Fernando.
See, like that, his name, that Fernando's probably his last name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I would hope so.
And then D's is his first name.
I was gonna start off with that, but I saw you were taking that more of a serious route.
Yeah, I like to play. I like to play and have fun and
Do you?
do games. Yeah, I'm a gamer, dude. I'm a gamer. So, Matt, good places in Vegas. Do I have something in my teeth? So, Dave Stufflebeam is winning a prize.
Dave Stufflebeam.
Stufflebeam.
Shit, I love these names. This is great.
Okay, continuing a couple more. So we've got a bunch of stuff to give away, and you guys are just gonna toss. You're just gonna get something in the mail, and it's gonna be probably pretty cool. Sergio, the next winner. And then remember, we're gonna do a mega support status membership giveaway for 2 packs of pods, 50 pods each. From Gen X Global, delivered to you have 50 pods. Justin Klein is winning a prize.
Dude, I don't even have that.
I'm gonna send you home with some pods.
No.
Yeah,
What do you want me to walk to the train station with?
We'll give you a pod bag.
Yeah, we're gonna give you a pod bag.
Dude,
Sling it over
you
you.
be walking down the road.
Yeah, with a big
pod
pod.
bag.
But that would be the best Spick and Span show plug. Is be like, just take a picture of yourself on the trolley all the way back up, and you're just like, hey,
Pod rich.
yeah.
Buy some pods. Where you at? Oh no, you don't need to buy them.
Thanks,
Yeah,
man.
Ag Spam, I appreciate you and the support. Yeah, I mean, if you throw in some more loot, if you want to put anything towards charity, I will add it to the pile right now. $954.25 is going out the door today to one charity of someone's choice. Whoever wins this, I'm gonna queue up this next wheel right now, actually, and so we can get to the bottom of who's gonna be. Let's shuffle these things up. Alrighty. So I am going to and then I'll just add that to the pile that we're gonna send out to the charity. Remember, I've got like mega boxes of all these kids' toys, and then a bunch more stuff coming out tomorrow. So on Thursday morning, we're gonna drive over to. Thank you. All right, there we go. $50. I'm gonna add that. So we're now at it's $1,004. So 1004.25. Well, there's a little.
$5.
Oh, wait,
you.
I think I got
Chris
some.
O gifted 5 Ryan Greenspan membership.
Yeah,
I got
Chris O.
some news on
Let's
what
go.
Sports Center said. So
Yeah.
they had a clip, and they asked if ESPN would like to request permission to use this clip with a courtesy on all of our platforms.
Yeah, great. What's the picture? What clip is it?
It's like a clip of an Arcos player. I don't know.
But so it pulled it off of HK Army's TikTok.
I guess so.
Well, hopefully HK Army paid for that content, because you know that that they're coming for you, right? Because so make sure that that's cleared. I did a show for Fox Sports a while ago.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
It was something from local.
Too hot to handle, or?
Yeah, Too Hot to Handle. No, it was like a local show where they did like a news segment on me.
Oh.
And they were promoting something, and did this whole segment. They put it together. It was really cool. And downtown, like I shot some guy in the bar. It's pretty funny, but definitely had to like put a little disclaimer, like this is a professional stunt done by professionals in a closed thing. So anyway, yeah, I did this thing, and they did this little montage of me, like, and I forgot where they got the content, but it was like some video of me that like someone had shot of me and like did a video of me from New Zealand, and it was like a half of a second in this like montage about me, and this guy from New Zealand started like a bunch of shit with Fox, and this girl's like, dude, what was the deal with this stuff? And I thought we had rights to it. I'm like, I didn't know we didn't. The guy sent it to me. I guess we didn't really like ask. Yeah. And he was like trying to like rake him over the coals. He's like, you guys copyright infringed on this stuff, on the content of me that I shot. And I'm like, oh my God. So I had like, she's like, dude, what's going on here? Like like we're trying to get this paintball thing blown up. It wasn't like I don't know that the rights work, and maybe we were unclear when the guy's like, when I was like, hey, can I use this footage? And he said, yeah. Anyway, he like hit them up, and he's from New Zealand. So I messaged the guy, and he's like, "Oh, well, I was just trying to make some money off of it." I'm like, "Yeah, dude.
Wow, dude.
Well, I know, but you kind of like gave me the content, you know."
Dude, Chris,
Yeah, real
$100.
quick, dude. Chris O, my man.
Good
Dude,
God.
everybody in the donation, I'm adding this to the pot here.
Wait, were you on Next?
I was also on Next.
You
Yeah.
were.
Yeah.
I gotta find that.
It was the lie detector one. No, not Next. I was on the lie detector one. You remember that?
No.
Yeah, I won.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, full makeout session at the end of the show.
What?
Really?
Oh yeah.
Dude, you
Yeah,
know
I
which
gotta
one I
find
want to
this.
do? I want to do the one
I
where,
can't find it.
like you're in a room and there's curtains and like there's a girl next to you and you got
And there's
like
holes in the wall. Oh, never mind.
Casting,
Different one.
Casting couch.
Different one.
What do you
Sorry.
mean curtains? There's a couch and a camera, or what's going on here?
Look at his hand movement right there.
What?
There's all these holes on the walls.
Yeah, what show?
Dude, I gotta go. I gotta go to the bathroom after that one.
What are you gonna do in the bathroom?
Wait, yeah, no, I
You're
gotta
bringing back memories.
Oh my God.
What's he doing in the bathroom? He just went to the bathroom. I guess he's drinking this thing. Anyway, that's Damien for you. Yeah, there's a black couch. Really harsh lighting. Yeah, the holes are for spying, Damien, for sure.
spying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stick your eyes.
show, I went to the show.
Yeah.
This dark room. There's a bunch of holes. People are spying on me.
I kept putting my eye up into it, but then like I got poked a bunch. All right, what's he doing in there? All right, guys. Yeah. The reboot time is impressive. Okay, so I'm gonna go down. So let's go. Grand prize. We've got Horm.
Oh my God, that's great.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so so we're going to give away 10 Hormesis headbands along with this right here. I've got one dry fit and 2 JT shirts.
Oh, we got a package headed our way. Gen X.
Oh yeah.
Not pods. Happy holidays.
Look for a package headed your way, not pods. Happy holidays. Thank you, Arfan. Thank you, Gen X Global. So and I'm gonna get you those addresses tonight so you can ship out some winners prizes tomorrow. So I'm gonna jump over to this wheel. This is for our grand prize charity drawing. I appreciate everybody's support, all the donations, and we're gonna get cracking right on this thing right this second. So we're gonna do, let's see here, popping this thing up right now. Derek Weagle, the first winner, right there.
That is karma.
That is. So we're starting off with a Hormesis headband. So we're gonna do 5, and you can win multiple times. And what I'll do is I'm gonna remove if you win once now, and then I'm gonna put everybody's names back in on the wheel. Right? That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So let me do this. Let me copy all these names right now. So I'm gonna pull this one, and then I'm gonna put you in all back in for the grand prize. So let's go here, copy that.
What
Open it
what was
back
the show
up.
with the curtain?
Yeah, let's get back to this.
Dude, your response, that was great, dude. That was
Well, what was it?
the funniest thing
So
I've
we're gonna
ever
go
heard.
10 headbands in a row. James
You're
Stewart.
peeing and you're laughing, and it's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like,
All right. And then let's go.
Wait.
All right, guys. Hoping
Oh,
for
you,
my first win. I got you, Matt
You
Condor.
remove all in.
Looks like matchstick. All right, Matt. And then let's go. All right. So keep explaining stuff. We're
No,
a
it was
live
just-
show right now.
it
We're
was
going
just
live
that, it
show
was
right
just
now.
that
We're
show
still
where,
talking.
like, you're like in like a thing
Pee-wee.
full of curtains around you, and then there's like a girl like talking to you, and you got to see if you like you got to like
Love
talk
is
to
blind.
yeah, like that.
Mm.
Like you talk to him. I was thinking about Too Hot to Handle, like I mentioned earlier, but I think that's just too much out there.
Mike Becker.
It's too much.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wait, you
we're gonna
did this
shift
show?
No.
shift gears here.
No, I could.
I'm gonna go with a signature series dry fit right now, along with these 2 vintage JT t-shirts. All right, Read night.
You know, I don't know if I need that.
What?
That kind of like
Read night.
publicity, dude.
For what? For being in a show?
Yeah, like being on a show like that, like a too hot to handle.
You got to talk up a little bit. You got to get closer to the mic. You gotta, come on. Keep him guessing.
Like
Joshua Ray, you are gonna get those two. You are gonna get those two JT t-shirts, courtesy of Joshua Garcia Jones. All right, we're back to the headband giveaways. We've got 5 more headbands. Looking like Weagle's getting another one.
Oh my! He said to give them to other people. I think.
Okay, confirm that real quick. Because
put it up here in the chat.
I don't need multiple, Ryan.
Yeah.
Other people get bands.
Okay, we're gonna. Okay, well, I mean, Derek. So by the way, Derek, you bought 20, I think 18 or 20 raffle tickets. So
Not again.
So we're gonna. Okay, so we're gonna respin for Weeg, here. So we're gonna keep going. You're the man, Weagle. You are the man.
Damien picked something.
Let's
Boy,
go.
go.
Michael Sutton.
I don't know if I would like that to maybe you don't get to see and then you pick the person and it's not.
I know,
Is
you
too
imagine
hot
what
to
you
handle the
get.
one where you
You don't know what
can't.
you're
Yeah,
gonna
hey, it's
get,
too hot
dude.
to handle.
You don't know what
Wait,
you're
is
gonna
that the
get.
one where you can't hook up with the
You
things?
can't hook up
Is
with
that the
them.
one you're on?
No, Love
Love,
Island.
what is Love
Derek
Island?
Weagle again.
Dude, Derek is loaded up on this wheel.
Yeah, I know. His name is everywhere.
Yeah. He went.
Dude,
he
do
went
you
big.
honestly think, for you guys, I'd make it pretty far in Love Island?
I don't know what Love Island is.
You gotta watch it though.
Is that where they put it's like people from another show? Go?
It's kind of like The Bachelor.
All right,
just
two
like a little
more
less serious.
Hormesis headbands. Then
That's
we're
all the
going.
people
Then
that
we're going
didn't make
big,
it.
big,
The
big
what?
energy with the donation and
I thought
Michael
Love
Bajo.
Island is like it's like people that didn't make it on The Bachelor and Bachelorette.
No. I was gonna do
All
The
right,
Bachelorette.
last one right
I
here.
was
This
supposed
is
to do it.
for
I
the
was on the
last
final interview
of
for
the
it.
Hormesis bands. And then we're going to reload the wheel with everybody back on there. Looks like Dan Shelley is walking away with...
The minute girls hear what you do, they
All right, so give me 1 second. I'm going to reload the wheel so everybody's names are back on there. So that way you have the opportunity to win the grand prize winner here. All right. So remember, you guys... Oops. Okay, we are back on here. So, real quick, this
Every time I play MLP.
this headband is a custom made headband. Actually, Nick Sloviak won the last one. So shout out to Nick Sloviak. You're the man, and I hope that headband's working well for you if you're even allowed to wear it. But very, very cool, very well crafted by Mr. Lombardi here. And this one's going to go to one lucky winner. Probably my guess is going to be Derek Weagle. But on top of that, you're going to be able to choose where you want the remaining funds, which is roughly $1,120.25 to go. So there is, I got to do some quick math on there and skim off the 30% that YouTube is going to take just off of the most recent donations. But I'm decent at math, so I can figure that out pretty quickly. So here it goes. This is for the all the meat and the potatoes right
all
here.
the cookies.
Yeah, this is the cookie.
Yeah,
There
dude.
you go.
Hold on, I gotta put the wheel's going. I forgot to put it up here. There it is, and it's turning down. It looks like
No!
Mr. Weagle.
Oh,
Dude.
Derek Weagle.
So Derek, you're gonna get this one because it is a special one and it's not part of your collection. Also because you did donate your fair share to be able to win this one. You went above and beyond, Derek, especially because I said at the very beginning that there's only a few raffle tickets left, and you went in there and swooped up 10 of them. So it can't go to a better person, Derek. We really appreciate your support for everything, for all of the culture of paintball. You know, you came out with those fire goggles.
Yeah, dude, I'm still rocking them.
Yeah. And so really, really, really cool. And you did re-gift two other headbands as well. So, you know, way to pay it forward. And when you get all this stuff, Derek, if you want to re-gift it, you're welcome to. That's on you. But I'm not gonna let you turn this one down. This one's coming to your address. So, Derek, we'll get on a little text. I'll text you, and you can kind of let me know where you'd like to direct the funds. And on the next show, or actually on the Spick and Span Instagram page, I'll post up the donation receipt And we'll probably get some loot headed out there today, and then check our social media because on Thursday we're gonna be dropping off close to $1,500 worth of toys. So that's gonna be pretty cool.
Huge.
That'll be pretty fun. So
Massive.
you know, people definitely were able to help some people, and you know what? And we'll even possibly be able to rent Damien a car or buy his Uber home tonight, courtesy of the Spick and Span show and you guys. He still hasn't gotten a car, and we're gonna try to work something out and get him a ride, get him at least until he starts walking around into the streets of New York.
Maybe.
Allegedly, I don't know. Who knows? We gotta
Walking
figure it out.
around Love Island.
Yeah, he's gonna walk around Love Island.
Hey, dude, walk around that villa. You never know.
I'm gonna watch a street. I'm gonna watch a.
You're gonna watch an episode.
I want to watch an episode.
And try to imagine me there.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. Yeah, to imagine you in there. Me imagining you in a bunch of different scenarios is just always gonna be a win for me. So yeah,
It's a dark
I'll
room
do
with
that.
curtains, or-
Also, actually, and we've
Violet?
got the mega support status giveaways right now. So let me whip all you guys on this thing right now. Hold on, where's the list?
And I know I mentioned it earlier, but for anyone that wasn't on here, we are doing a big Tigerware promotion right now as well. So it's a buy two get one free that we're doing till the new year. So that any two headbands you get a rare earth style like essentials color for free, or 10% off everything on the entire store. So
Dude,
We're gonna run that till-
load up.
yeah, so if you want any last minute Christmas gifts or you
And-
upgrade your headgear game.
And for every order of $500 or more, Kyle will give you a special video thanking you for your purchase that you can say personalized. So if you can't open it under the tree, you can show the video
Yeah, there you
to your loved one saying, "Hey, this is Kyle."
I could do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
that's fair.
There you go. Yeah, I just did that. Someone signed up for the clinic, and I sent him a little thing because it's not gonna like it's a present you can't open. Speaking of clinics, Blast Camp. Blake and I are going to be at Blast Camp. I think it's May 5th weekend. So schedule's filling up for this year. Paintball Combine. I'm going to post up the jersey right now also because this jersey's dope. Did you see the Paintball Combine jersey? Let's see where is it.
I think I did, yeah.
Yeah, here it is. So this is the Paintball Combine jersey. Pretty cool.
Dang.
If you
Gives me,
zoom
like Miami
in,
vibes.
it does. But check this out.
Except
so this
for
is
the bear.
yeah. Brr. So in here is see all these little lines up here. Those are the map up the California coast of all the surf spots in California.
Oh.
So if you need to figure out how to get back to your house.
Yeah, so when you go surfing and your leash breaks,
Dude, I haven't gone surfing.
you haven't? I was gonna say there's some waves Christmas Day and the day after Christmas.
Dude, I'm still terrified.
All right,
Still have
water's
PTSD.
cold.
It's kind of cold.
And it's
pretty
cold.
cold.
Yeah, I don't want to wear
It's actually not that bad. I saw a guy trunking it. So Combine at Ambush Paintball, February 3rd, 4th, and 5th weekend, followed by the NXL event in Florida. We've got WCPPL event down here, March 24th, 25th, 26th. Then I'll be in St. Louis for a clinic on April 1st and 2nd, possibly out to Aruba the weekend after that. Then we've got Blast Camp May 5th and 6th. Working on getting me back out to Annandale Paintball. Shout out to JT and Steve. Now, Steve, you're probably watching this right now. We appreciate you guys. Hope the ice fishing is nice out there right now. Probably not going to come out for that. But
Snowshoeing and ice
yeah.
fishing.
Then Marcelo and I are going to be up in Canada with Blake Urowski on the Massacre team. And then the schedule's still open. So I'm really excited about that. Thank you guys all for all your support, for the donations. Oh, yeah, I still got some pods to give away. Let's go. Huh? These are for the
got any,
super mega support status.
Jerseys for sale? No? People
No.
hit you up?
No, I sold them all.
Oh yeah, dude. The
got
demo.
The what?
I got some.
Yeah, there you go.
Curtis.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
need to post them up.
Dude, put them up.
Yeah, I forgot to.
Curtis McDougal, you are the winner of 50 pods, courtesy of Gen X.
Derek put a poll up for where to send if Damien doesn't want to pick.
What is this for?
I think the charity.
Oh wait, he's saying that. What?
He put a poll up for where to send
Oh, from where to send
the charity.
charity stuff?
If Damien doesn't want to pick, you want Damien's supposed to pick the charity?
He said he wanted, I think.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh, Wingmaster!
Oh,
You're
my
getting-
Look at
you're getting pods. Dude, you're getting 50 pods delivered to your door, courtesy of Gen X. Okay, the next two. For some holiday shopping gifts from Matrix Gear. The two winners, Schwartz Gable. Looks like, yep, Schwartz Gable. All right. Is winning $100 courtesy of... There we go. Derek can always use pods. There you go. Big winner this holiday is going to be Mr. Ryan McDowell also. As always, if you are watching the show and you support the channel, make sure that we have your address. So if you win something, I can send it to you. Email address and full address are important. So we get some stuff. Make sure you guys visit dynastypaintball.com. I put a link in the show earlier, and I'll share it with you guys. If you guys want to get a Champions Club membership, that is a great Christmas gift, and we're going to load you up with some very cool stuff. Month one's gift is sick.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. It's actually been in the studio in the background for quite a while, and if you look close enough, you can kind of get a little peek at it. So yeah. Anyway, we're really excited about that. What? Get it? That was the peek through the holes in the that you're looking through.
Derek says confirming Damien can pick the charity. So I don't know if you want to do some research.
Oh well, yeah.
Yeah, we'll look it up tonight. And we'll,
I have a train ride to go home to, so I'll be looking that up.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Derek.
We can sponsor you
Dude,
with Uber.
No,
yeah,
dude,
you just chill here for a little bit, hang out, and finish drinking your.
It's
you
gone.
did it, dude.
Dude,
Wow.
why
Try
do
the. Can you please drink the
how
one
do
with
you
the
think
devil on it?
Yeah.
I just really
sounds
the
gross.
Graminger Defa. Come on, here, send everybody off with this. Courtesy of Spam. All right. Advent calendar is coming to a close. So I hope you guys all have a wonderful Merry Christmas, a very happy holidays, happy Hanukkah for those of you chosen people out there. Light it up tonight, and we will see you guys next week, Tuesday at 4 p.m.
Merry Christmas, happy holidays. We won't see you till after Christmas.
That's right.
Enjoy
Damien.
it.
Got anything?
We love you guys.
Say
How is
guys.
it? It's good.
Yeah, get
No, it's not good. Dude, I'm gonna wait till this show is off.
Before talking about
Yes.
what happened to you.
I learned last
Are you
time,
scarred?
dude. Yes.
And what happened? The curtain thing? Oh, the glory hole that you
That's
what I was.
Dude, I'm not commentating
Hold on,
until
hold
the
on.
computers are off.
It's off.